I had a woman in the wake of Hurricane Katrina. I had a woman, I've never really said this in public out loud in front of a lot of cameras, and there's a lot of cameras in this room now. But I had a mother to call me because her son had a very gruesome task. Her son's charge by the Department of Defense was to process 5,000 bodies that had received a single bullet wound to the head. And these were mostly males. And her son was afraid to talk because he had signed a silence agreement. So he only complained to his mother. But the data about these individuals was entered into a Pentagon computer. And then reportedly, the bodies were dumped in a swamp in Louisiana. This is as a result of the tragedy of Hurricane Katrina. Now, I have and I have verification from insiders who wish to remain anonymous at the Red Cross that this is true. I suspect that these were prisoners, and so this investigation of the whole prison industrial complex is extremely important, and it should not end with just a question of the nature of prisons in our country, but these 5,000 souls also need some justice too. I had a woman in the wake of Hurricane Katrina. I had a woman I've never.
Yep. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Great glory to the Mighty One. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. We are about to begin our prayer. Today is our 5th day of our fast, and we will begin the prayer back to back. We got another hurricane coming, Wilton. Oh man, we have a lot, beloved. We have a lot to talk about. We're just going to give it a little moment for our brothers and sisters to join unto us, so we may start the prayer. Yes, what you see in the beginning, this was the time during Katrina. They recover over 5,000 bodies. You know what? Let me just. In the meantime, it is important, beloved. Okay, let me see. Where is the what right here? In the meantime, I'm gonna share this with the nation to activate the ley line in any place and absorb the blessing. This is the PDF. It's only available for Intra Templum and Gravis. So we will tell you why you need this PDF if you want to help. If you truly want to help, okay? The reason why you see this thing happening in North Carolina, it is because our people did activate the ley lines and those holy places, our truck drivers, our residents. That's why this thing is going on in North Carolina. We spoke about this a few months ago. There's a brother in Texas that did this, and all hell break loose in Texas. All the tornadoes and hurricane hit them in Texas. Every time one of our brothers did this, one of our brothers did in Baltimore, the bridge collapsed. And we need one of our brothers to go in the Statue of Liberty in New York, which is a giant automaton. It's a robot, so to speak. Go over there and activate this ley line. Use this and go activate it. In the meantime, I'm going to leave this right here. Let's talk about what the sister said in the beginning of this video. There we go. Now, with Katrina, they had uncovered 5,000 bodies that had single bullet wound to the head. So those 5,000 people were predominantly black male or black men, and they suspected they were prisoner. A lot of them were. And those people, they were being executed, and their body were being dumped in a swamp. Of course, a lot of them were eaten by crocodile or alligators and other ferocious animal, but they were using this Katrina tactic to murder our brothers. And there were survivals. They were shooting them during this time. We played a clip of Kanye West was talking about when this thing was going on. They didn't want to help our people, and they were hungry. Some of them were getting food, and they were calling it looting, and they were shooting our people down. And when white family go ahead and break some place and take some stuff, they call it survival. They said, look at those survival. They are trying to survive and get some food. We understand that. But when it's our people, it was indeed looting. So, again, well, this person, I'll forgive Magical Mahat Talent. I'll forgive you because you are new here. The so-called ARP and CERN, those our technology, and those Gentiles 83 cannot use those technology. They don't know how to use it. Then they do not have the power to manipulate the weather and produce hurricane. They can't do those things. They can spray black the sun so you would not see the stuff, but they can't do nothing. Katrina was sent by the Most High God Almighty. That's what it was. It was, we were under the curse. It was judgment. It happened. But those people blew this thing out of proportion. Okay, they use it to smear our people. They use it for the hyenas they were making of our people. That's what they were doing. And they were killing a lot of our brethren. And all of them, they were aware of that, okay? White society in general, 83, all over the world, they were aware of that. They knew this. And they all kept silent on it. They rejoice in your face. They're like, oh man, what a tragedy. Let me here to help you and stuff. Behind closed door, they were partying. Because to them, this was the fulfillment of the prophecy where they're going to inherit the land. The fulfillment of their prophecy that Jesus is going to come and rapture them. But before Jesus have to come and rapture them, they have to get rid of us. The humiliation, the devastation that happened to our people, we've seen it. We've seen it in Katrina. 5 years later, we see it in Haiti with the earthquake. We see all those things. Most people that were born in 2000 and 2003, 2005, they have no idea what Katrina is. If you ask them about 9/11, most of them don't know what it is. Hell, I'll assume 99.99% don't know about the crack epidemic. They don't know about the drug war. They have no idea about those things. They take the results of those stuff that they are seeing here. It is because it's just happening now. It is the economy is in this state because, Mr. Biden effed up or this administration effed up. They are the one that did this and stuff. They don't know that. Yes, they literally opened the levee in New Orleans. That's the only thing that they had control over. They could not control the weather. They used the opportunity to destroy our people. They flooded our people out and they killed a bunch of us. Okay? Well, there's a sister that was born in 2000. So in 2000 and 2001, she was 1 year old when the whole 9/11 thing happened. And when Katrina happened, she was like 4 or 5. So a lot of people don't know, a lot of young people walking around, they don't know those atrocities. They don't know the 90s. They don't know when the crime bill, when Clinton administration and Joe Biden, aka Jim Crow Joe, did all those horrible things unto our people. They don't know that. So we have to bring those clips and show it unto them. A 5-year-old would not know what happened, and they'll know something bad happened somewhere, but they don't know why it happened, what caused it, and behind the scene. So when those things happen to our beloved and the world was rejoicing, they were telling our people to pull themselves by the bootstrap, and they did pull themselves by the bootstrap. There's a movie that they did, I believe Wesley Snipes was one of the actor that played in it, and then he was talking about one of those Katrina brother that he lost everything, and then he moved somewhere up northeast, and he got into the drug gang, and then he get quite healthy, and he got wealthy, so to speak. And there was a lot of stuff that came out of Katrina, and it made our people stronger over there. Okay, all right, it made our people stronger. So all those stuff happened where the government were sending the National Guard not to help, but to shoot. You got fellow Chris Kyle. He wrote a book, and in his book, he graphically mentioned where he shot a looter. First of all, based on the information that we had, the whole book was him shooting looters. He said this is how he got his experience, by shooting looters during Katrina. But they say, hey, you gotta tone it down, man. Say you shot one. And then you say, yeah, I shot one looter. Okay, so after hurricane, people are desperate. They need food. They need water. There is like let's say a supermarket. It's not open. They have to break in there and get food so they can survive. And then you call it looting, and then you were shooting our people. And now, of course, beloved, the whole thing that went down there and North Carolina, you have reports of those guys are shooting and killing and robbing, carjacking, and looting the place, man. Those hillbillies, those guys don't play this H, man. They don't need black folk to be there to do their violence. The moment the camera turn off, they just drop the act. Remember, there's no such thing as stupid people. Only actors. Your neighbors, your co-workers, they're great actors. The moment the camera say cut, or the director say cut, everybody back to their nasty way, their natural way. When people know they're being watched, they'll be on their best behavior. They will not touch the little one on camera. They will not mistreat the women, the men on camera. But the moment the director say cut, all right, that's a wrap, we're done here. And then you see the nasty come out of those people. A lot of those actors you see in Hollywood, they are the nicest people you can see in movie. You're like, man, this person is nice. But when you read books about them, people that work with them, they are horrible people. They are terrible people, nasty attitude, massive narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. They are very bad people because it's an act. No one is truly stupid. They just act like that. You think the 2/3 are actually stupid? No, it's all an act. Wait until money get involved and you'll see how smart those stupid people you thought you were dealing with. You wait until like you got money and then you are dealing with some stupid people, and then you realize that that family member is not stupid at all. They are very evil and crafty. Wait until there's an inheritance in the family and you are the smart one. You try to do this, and then the backward come after you and they will win. You'll realize how crafty they are. There is no such thing as stupid people. Yeah, they are very cunning. It's just all in that. So, in North Carolina, of course, beloved, we'll begin the prayer, okay? We just want to clear this out, then we'll begin this. In North Carolina, you got those hillbillies, of course, from the first day when we report this, they were shooting. The moment this thing happened, they start rioting, shooting, raping, robbing, killing each other. stealing each other's resources. It barely been a day when this thing happened. You people could not survive for a week. We have folks here in the nation that fast 40 days, water only. You got some of them that go 1 week, 2 weeks without food. And they didn't go out there and rioting and killing people. You people go 1 day without food. And you go out there and start killing each other, man. You start going to children's hospitals and literally do stuff unto them and take things. This is a horrible thing. It is not because, oh, well, this desperate time make them desperate. No, this is their true nature. They were hiding it because they were around you. You know how bad it is for you to act like you love someone or you love the way that you are just to put an outside. Everybody is wearing a freaking mask. The moment you wake up, you are aware of who you are. There is another person here in the room with you. You wear a mask. But when you're alone in your house, alone in a place, there's no one there, you will remove that mask. This is the true you. It's a human nature. We all wear a mask. But those people, they are faking everything. They are actors. So with this thing happening in North Carolina, you already see how those people did this stuff. And then they were the one that keep crying the government is not helping them and stuff. The other one that made fun of our people. They were murdering our brothers. They were murdering our sisters. They were doing all those things. They recover 5,000 bodies, and doing Katrina that had headshot wound. They were executing our brothers, shooting them in the head. Now this thing in North Carolina happened. 144,000 of you all no more. After the prayer, we'll tell you. Did you know what happened right after the hurricane? Anybody can tell us what happened right after the hurricane? Of course, there was the looting and killing, shooting, raping, and robbing. Of course, that's those people. Anybody know what happened? All right. Anybody know what happened? Let's show you. Let's play. Oops, not this one. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, no, that one. All right, this is what happened. Yellow Jackets are now attacking North Carolina. Oh, crap.
So now the AP is currently reporting the Yellow Jackets, the bees, have
the
come
murder
up from
hornets
the ground and are swarming the people in North Carolina because their habitat is being upset by the conditions. And these people are being stung so badly that they're requiring all types of medications that they can't get. They can't get the things that they need. But guess who is there?
So right after, okay, this one. All right. Right after this, the Yellow Jackets start stinging and destroying those people, and they need a hell of a lot of EpiPen, medicine, Benadryl, so they can heal those people. A lot of them are dying because the Yellow Jacket and the murder hornets are killing them over there. If y'all remember 4 years ago, Brother Big Judah made a video concerning the book of Exodus that the Most High said he will send the Yellow Jacket, the murder hornets, the wasp to literally destroy those people. We'll go into that. But, beloved, since we have a fair amount of people here, let us begin the prayers. For those of you that are new here, we highly recommend you to go ahead and download how to activate the ley line and bring more chaos and bring more judgment upon those people. All right. So, yes, Sister Zida, there's a show on Netflix called Yellow Jacket. We'll discuss this after the prayer, okay? Please join us in prayer, beloved. Join us in righteousness. Join us in silence. Join us in prayer because we are, here we go. All right. We are fasting, and today is our 5th days of fasting. Great glory. Yea, great praise to the Mighty One, all praise to the Most High, praise to the Holy Spirit, all praise to the angels, great glory to the nation. Yes, Heavenly Father, we are so happy. We're so happy you spare us. And we are even happier for sending Milton. And we pray you that you will spare all our beloved that are in the path of Milton, just like you spared them when they were in the path of Helen, the light, the touch, the bright. Now, Milton means the mill, the middle town. The milling process. It literally means there will be one woman that will be taken, the other will be left. I don't know what's going to happen to this woman. I don't know what's going to happen to those group of people that will be taken. Yay. Milton is on his way. We don't know. They did say it's going to land in Tampa, but what do those people know? That's exactly what they say with Helene. It's not going to land in Florida. It's going to stay in the Gulf. Now, it did more damage in North Carolina, Tennessee, and all the other places than it did in Florida. So we have to wait and pray. We know we are not afraid. This is righteous judgment. Yes, indeed, the angels are encamping around us. Our guardian angels, our archangels, our celestial families, all our power, our energies, and magic are within us. We are not afraid because why? We are doing this. It is because we are in a high vibration and a positive frequency. It is because the people are waking up. It is because they realize that, hey, there'll be no Jacob's trouble. What's happening out there is very clear right in front of you. Yea, the media is not saying anything about it. They are trying to show the heroes, but they never show the villain. They try to show the people that survive, but they never show the one that are perish. Yes, indeed. We know those things are happening because of our people are praying, fasting. We are repenting. We've done. Yes, the timeline, the timetable for so-called Gentiles to repent had been long gone. The judgment had begun, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. Yea, Heavenly Father, we thank you for sparing us. We thank you for not giving us into shame and reproach. We thank you for remembering us. We thank you for returning our power unto us. We thank you for blessing our brothers, our sisters. We thank you for blessing the Gentiles that are cleaving unto us, because that's the only way out of these things. We thank you for not hurting the earth. We thank you for saving our planet, our realities. We thank you for strengthening us. We thank you for this mighty sun that are sending CMEs left and right. We thank you for this month of October that have all those celestial events that will happen, already happen. We thank you for the solar fires, the solar eclipse, the partial eclipse, the rings of fire, the lunar eclipse, the blood moon, the full moon, the new moon, and the disappearing moon. We thank you for the second moon, the third moon, the complex and infinite amount of celestial events that are happening, the meteor shower, the birth of new galaxy, black holes, white holes. We thank you for all of those things because the so-called 83 do not have any power. We do not concern ourselves with CERN. There's no such thing as HARP. All of those little mimic so-called technology are our technology, and they don't know how to use them. Don't get me wrong, the so-called 83 got a few tricks. They are the so-called the magician, the stage magician. They can put somebody in a box and make it cut in half. They can put rabbit out of their eye. They can put rabbit out of their hat. Those are little magical tricks. That's what they have. And when they meet a real so-called magician like Moses, like who they are calling Jesus Christ, the 12 apostles, when they meet Enoch, one of the high-level magicians, and then they realize pulling rabbit out of the hat is nothing comparing to the 10 plagues that are coming against them. Heavenly Father, we thank you for forgiving us. We thank you for loving us and take us back. May you look upon these 7 days of fasting. Today is our 5th day. With respect and love. May you have respect unto the whole nation concerning this fast. May you accept it and protect our people from Milton, which we already know we are protected. Protect them from this storm now and all the future storm, all the future plagues, just like you did during ancient time. And we ask you, Heavenly One, to utterly and totally wipe out all the wickedness upon this earth, all the people that did us wrong, whether they look like us or they don't, especially the one that look like us, that are in the midst of us, are causing confusion. We want those to be gone first, so we will no longer have confusion. May you bring great fear, great confusion in the midst of 83. Curse be the husbands, curse be the wives, curse be the children, curse be the abode, curse be the household, curse be the pest, curse be the pet, curse be the government, curse be the system, curse be the money, the education, the church. Curse upon them. May they be cleaved in the curses of Deuteronomy 28. May the blessing overtaking us, overpower us, shelter us and protect us. May the Holy Spirit, may she be in the midst of us and protect us and shelter us as she did, and she continue to doing so. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, thank you. May you encamp our brothers and sisters that are in the west side of Florida and Tampa. To our beloved brothers and sisters, peace be with you. Do not fear. If you can evacuate and go somewhere safe, do this. But do not go out there and then be in panic and all this nonsense. You are being covered. The same thing that happened, the same thing that will happen. You will see what Helene, you saw what Helene did, and then you will see what Milton will do. Helene was the so-called, the magnetic energy. Milton is the positive. So you need the magnetic and the electric, so you can have the electromagnetic. And then you'll see the glory of the Holy One. Great glory, great praise, beloved. Give the mighty one a hand. Today is our 5th day of fasting, and we have a few quiet events. And the month of October, Brother Conscious Juice have a video here. We'll profile it. Today is, is the 6th, which is the day of prayer for peace of Jerusalem. That's what they say here. Today is the day of prayer for the peace of Jerusalem. May there be peace in the midst of all people. And all right. Rosh Hashanah, or whatever that was, that's Ish holiday. Good. And it is predicted that the hurricane should hit Tampa, Florida on Wednesday, the 9th. Number 9. The fast will end on Tuesday, the 8th. But when the fast ended, we will continue. We may have to continue. We will end the covenant. We might start another 7-day fast after Milton, just to protect it. We might keep going fasting until a whole year. So we might go after for another second fast. If Milton hit and the Holy One spare us, we have to fast that. We have to fast after Milton. We don't know yet. We'll see. We have to finish this covenant first, and then after that, we'll go to the next covenant if it is needed to be done so. So the image that you are looking at right here, beloved, it's called to activate the ley line in any places and absorb the blessing. Okay, there's a PDF for February, Word of Power. All right, so you have to be a member of Intra Templum and Gravis to go do this. We don't make it available to everyone because they are Word of Power. They are very powerful, and by order, which it's not something we should go ahead and share with everyone. It's not something you have to go get it. You have to go get it because they are very powerful. They are very dangerous. Some of those words, you can only say them once a year. Some of them, you can say them once a month. Some of them, you can say them once in your lifetime. You cannot mess with the word of power. That is why I avoid saying the name of the Most High just like that. I only say it when I'm in private or when something happened or when I want something happen and I use the name. The names are not supposed to be used in the midst of so-called the profane. When we're together, we say certain name. I refer to that's personally to me because of the things that I learned and because of my office, of course. A person like me, others can do this, but the thing that come out of my mouth, I gotta be very careful. I gotta be very careful. I can't use those words like this. Even doing studies, I can't even pronounce them. So, what is to activate the ley line? Again, you have to be a member and try to implement Gravis to go get it. That will be on you. Don't be calling me when you activate a ley line and then a huge disaster happen in your state or wherever that you activate the ley line. Say, Big Levi, I wanted our people to get the blessing, but not like that. I didn't want this thing to happen in North Carolina. No, wait, you went and get it. That you did this. You can ask every single person that did this here, every single state that they do that, major stuff happen. Again, we had a brother that did it in Texas. Next thing you know, Hurricane Beryl come and devastated the place. All the tornadoes. A brother did it while he was riding his truck when he was doing his truck route. And then all the tornadoes were doing all those horrible destruction, and the media was hiding it. So what that is, you guys need the one that are called for this thing. You just need to go ahead and activate those ley line, absorb the blessing. The moment you absorb the blessing, you automatically activate the curses. But your mission is not to activate the curses. Your mission is to absorb the blessing from the land. The moment you absorb the blessing, there's nothing left for those people because that's what they were living on. You can take this anywhere that they have a powerful ley line or powerful monument, so to speak. You can take this to the Statue of Liberty. You can take this to any places that you know 83 are well aware of, but our people don't know. You go there, you perform what's in there, and then you're done. This is the job. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the people that are weak, because once you do this, and you will see the result. And you cannot say, Big Levi, man, I didn't sign up for this. It's too much and all this stuff. Okay? We done with that. Now, we'll come back to this after. Okay? Now, here we go. Yes. Now, this video. Let's play it again.
So now the AP is currently reporting that Yellow Jackets, the bees, have come up from the ground and are swarming the people in North Carolina because their habitat is being upset by the conditions. And these people are being stung so badly that they're requiring all types of medications that they can't get. They can't get the things that they need. But guess who is there? Pharmaceutical companies and medical people to inject them with medications. I'm not making this up. They're shooting them there to try to keep away from whatever these Yellow Jackets are causing them. This is the Associated Press reporting this. And this is on top of the fact that you can't get to North Carolina. I looked it up how long it would take me to get there. I'm in Pennsylvania because I was thinking about going down there. Just to see if I could help, to see if I could do anything, because, Kamala Harris ain't doing anything. Joe Biden isn't doing anything. The FEMA isn't doing anything. It took Florida to come up there and help them and give them bridges so that they could even have any type of movement whatsoever. And they wiped out an entire city off the map there. And I'm not just talking about Asheville. I'm talking about there's a mountain village called Chimney Rock, but they got natural resources under that mountain. This is no different than, of course, we know what happened in Hawaii. This is the same thing. And they're doing it now on the mainland in front of everybody in broad daylight, and you're still going to have people that are still going to vote these people in and support them. Let's wake up, everybody. Come on now. I know that jab did a lot. Did it make your brain go dead too?
Okay, well, don't listen to those people talking about Hawaii because they wanted the land. The government already had the land. You people were a vassal. Your job is to keep us off the land. Your job is to form sundown town and protect the resources from us. You knew what was in there. You signed contract with them. The government has no need to go anywhere to kill off the people and steal the resources. If they want something in the land, they just tell you, vassal, get the out of the way. And then you just bow down, you move, because they cut off your check. They cut off that government cheese. And then they will take whatever they want to take. It's them. When the so-called 83 want resources anywhere, they don't need to decimate you, so-called vassal. They need you. They just come in and take whatever they want. If you watch that movie, Casino, with Joe Pesci, Al Pacino, no, not Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and where the map on the casino, and then there was a scene where Joe Pesci character was explaining where when the mob came in the casino to pick up the money, and then they would just walk up straight into what they call the treasure room or the store, the money room, and then you just get there, and then everybody's working, but no one is acting like they don't see what's going on. They're not paying attention, and this guy is walk with a bag, fill it with money, and then he just zip it up, and then he walk right out of the casino. And then Joe Pesci said, you see this guy acting like he doesn't see? He know what's going on. You see that guy over there? They all know what's going on. They know to shut the hell up. He said, just another day, another fat F walk out of the casino with a bag full of money. That's exactly how 83 do its thing. He put you there upon the land to protect it against us. That's why when you made it a law, you know for a fact, there are energies that come upon this land during the day. And there are energies. Oh, let me put the book right there. There we go. There are energies that come upon this land during this day. And there are energies that come upon this land at night. That's why you have sundown, because you know when the sun go down, and if our people are in those towns, certain things will call out unto them. Certain places, certain vibration will happen. They will be curious. They will hear a voice and they will follow. They will meet things. That's why they place you in those areas. You are a serf, a land keeper. You are somewhat a guardian of the land. Those people put you there, to watch out for them while they are doing other stuff. And then when they need their stuff, they just come up and take it. They don't need to kill you. You don't own those resources. It's not yours. Up until now, most of our people did not even know North Carolina had deposit of whatever lithium or quartz, whatever that you try to portray like, oh, somewhat they're coming after me. Lahaina was like those people trying. No, none of this nonsense. Do not let those people try to veer this thing into some conspiracy garbage and try to make our people say, Big Levi, they are getting after, the elite are getting after those people too. They are just like us because they're killing them for their resources. Oh, hell no. None of those resources belong to you. You're well aware that you're upon this land because your boss putting you there to watch over the resources and keep us out of those towns and keep us in our place. That's why you have those train track pass and cut off us. You put us on one side of the train track, you on the other side. You're on the positive line, and then we're on the negative line. Now the energy switch. That's why you're trying to move into the hood. That's why you're trying to leave your off-grid now and come back to the city. Because the energy switch has nothing to do with, Jabba the Hutt. Now, because of the yellow jacket, the Most High God Almighty had unleashed right after the hurricane. Those people are being stung and they are dying. They are dying. The one that are going to help can't reach them because the yellow jacket swarm. Okay? We are talking about swarm here. All right? This thing was prophesied by a beloved brother, a brother in the nation that make a call, brother or sister that made a comment, and brother Big Judah made a video about it 4 years ago. Let's go into it. Okay, let's go on to the. You see, there you go. First of all, let's go to CNN, NBC. This is NBC right here. All right, and for the people that say this is a lie. Okay, October 4th, that was 2 days ago. Helene disrupts yellow jacket bee nest in North Carolina, prompting massive Benadryl EpiPen request. Prompting massive Benadryl EpiPen requests. Massive. Okay? Deadly flooding from Hurricane Helene in West Carolina has disrupted the underground nest of yellow jackets, bees, and other insects, causing them to swarm and sting people struggling to recover from the storm. I'm not making this up, man. Okay, they are not telling you about the murder hornet. Remember a few years ago, beloved sister Lisa Cabrera made a video how they were finding a murder hornets or whatever, African hornets in Washington, North Carolina, and the scientists were worried. They're like, wait, those normally don't come here. And then they were buried themselves. Well, those were those hornets that came in, and then now they are killing people over there. Remember not even a few years, remember a few months ago, we had a phenomenon called the cicadas being awakening. And we told people, you got trillions of cicadas awakening, producing sounds, and those sounds vibrated in certain frequency. Those frequency activate certain plagues. They're waking up certain things that was asleep. They give them the orders, be prepared or go right now. You think those cicadas were doing noise because, they're just doing noise. Blah, blah, blah. No, they are activating and vibrating certain frequency that connected to Lord know what. Now you got all those insects, murder hornets, yellow jacket, stinging out those people over there. All right. It has caused such a surge. Now listen, beloved. It has caused such a surge in requests for medication to protect people allergic to stings that the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services is buying Benadryl and EpiPen injection to help fill requests to hospitals, emergency, medical, and doctors. And we heard hush about this in the news. No one in the news saying anything like that. Guess what? We'll show you what they talk about in the news. Okay, they brought it to the news. We'll play the video. Okay, there are so much people down there that are being stung, that are dying of those yellow jacket murder hornets and all God know whatever insects over there. They have to buy Benadryl and other injections they don't even have the supply already run out. They have to buy and then ship them over there. Okay, and then the media. Okay, well, nothing happened. Pharmacists in the states can also provide emergency refills for people who are already prescribed alleged medication, according to a state health department spokesperson. The state is planning to allow people to buy epinephrine injections such as EpiPens without a prescription. Now, suddenly, beloved, when those people are in trouble, you can go ahead and get drugs or whatever without prescription now. Okay, this is how bad it is. Now suddenly, things are happening. You don't need this here. You just get over the counter. Now over the counter, you can get a EpiPen, but before that, you need some form of prescription. I don't know. And it is working to collect and distribute donation and medicine. While most people are not allergic to stings from bees and other insects, irritation and pain can be intense, and stings can swell and remain painful for days, according to the Mayo Clinic. Can you imagine this, beloved? A hurricane. You lost everything. You can't go to the hospital. You can't do anything. You're hungry. You're angry. And a swarm of freaking murder on it. Yellow jackets, the mosquitoes. Can you imagine the mosquito level that they have over there, man, from those stagnant waters, man? Can you imagine those mosquitoes stinging those people? You at night, you cannot sleep. You're always like this and that and this. Can you imagine the pain? Can you imagine the agonizing anger and pain? Like, God damn, man, I lost everything. And now those freaking yellow jacket. Now those freaking murder on it. Now those freaking mosquitoes. You know what mosquitoes carried? Billy Goat the Gates loved these things. He loved going in Africa and say, well, we here to kill. We here. You know what mosquito carry, right? You know the level of these things. Out of all those dead water sitting where, you know what happened when a water stays somewhere for a certain amount of time. You know what they will do, right? Thank you, daughter of Zion. Let's keep on moving, okay? EpiPen immediately. Being stung more than a dozen times can also cause a buildup of venom in the body that can cause serious sickness and can include dizziness, fever, convulsions, or vomiting. All of those other plagues that were prophesied by our beloved. This is a video done by Brother Big Judah 4 years ago. All right, 4 years ago it was made. And May 5th, 2020, during the whole fiasco. Again, there will be certain words saying here that YouTube may not like. And do not let anyone in the midst come with the conspiracy theories. When this thing was done and sent by the Most High God Almighty, it has nothing to do with anything. Let us watch and listen.
Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praises to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahushai. I pray that the Most High blesses this lesson this morning, gives more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past, in order to understand the events that are currently happening on the earth, so we may get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. This morning I woke up, doing a little studying early this morning, and there was a comment that was made in reference to the hornets. And this comment I'm going to put up right now shows you how you need the first and second sticks in order to understand what is going on. That's why there's so many that are still stuck on breakdowns of the Bible that have been around for 20 and 30 years or even more, because they were given to us by the Gentiles. Gentiles have limited everything to one book, and they are not willing to accept any new information. Now, that's also permeated through the Hebrew Israelite community. So you'll hear about the same breakdowns about Revelation 13, the chip, everything else, because they're not able to accept or process any new information. Now, we've heard about these murder hornets. And as my wife was saying that, you know, the stories have actually been around for quite a while. Why are we barely hearing about it right now? Well, we can get into a couple other videos, but the Most High has shut down, you know, Nimrod's learning institutions. He shut down Nimrod's churches. So therefore he gave he's been giving the world a chance to hear the truth and make their decisions on which side they're going to fall on before he starts to unleash even more deadlier plagues. Some people were asking, why doesn't, he's the Most High, and if coronavirus isn't really that bad, so he's showing that he's really not that powerful, and it's this and that. And I'm like, you don't know the ways of the Most High and what he's trying to do. Maybe he's not trying to just kill off everyone. Maybe he's trying to give people an opportunity to hear the truth by shutting everything down, shutting down the economy, showing them that the going forward in the future in this society is not going to happen. See, when this all first started to happen, everybody was like, oh, no big deal. After a week or two, we'll be back to normal. Everything will be back to normal in a week or two. The church will be open in a week or two. Okay, now it's maybe 3 weeks. Okay, well, hold on. Well, now it's 4, 5 weeks. Okay, well, we're going to open up. We're going to reopen up everything, so everything's going to be good. Oh, well, we're only going to open up at 25% capacity. Schools aren't going to go back. Colleges aren't going back. Was that really a reopening then of the economy and a reopening of everything? No, it's not. So see, now it's 6 weeks. Now people are getting crazier and crazier. I was listening to a story from Lisa Cabrera this morning about a guy walking around in a Ku Klux Klan headpiece to go shopping. So people are just losing their minds. And as every week continues, where they can't, participate in their sports, participate in going to the beach, have all their fun, have their summer fun, it's going to get worse and worse for them, because these are just a bunch of empty vessels that are just made to enjoy this reality. Okay, so check this out. I'm not going to read the whole thing, just a little bit at the top, because the main thing was the Exodus. It goes, Shalom, Israel. Glory to the Father, creator of heaven and earth, and his beloved Son and the Holy Spirit. It's time to pay back. There is no more time. Exodus 23, verse 28. I will send the hornet ahead of you to drive the Havites and Canaanites and the Hittites out of your way. Now, we're just going to go here to Exodus real quick and check it out. Okay? He's sending the hornets out to clear out our way. Now, this is Exodus. Now, there's even more to this. It's going to connect to the second stick.
Okay, we'll stop right here, and then we'll read the book of Exodus 28. And as the brother had mentioned, thank you for whoever that made this comment over there. Okay, all right. Well, we'll share with Sister Cassandra once we're done with that. Okay, this is Exodus 23:28. And I will send hornets, yellow jackets, murder hornets, mosquitoes, insects, cicadas, all those family insects, spiders, venomous spiders. What else other insects they have out there that can cause problem to those people? Ants. What else? What are other insects? They have the ticks that are upon dogs and cats or whatever that is. I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites from before you. Okay? I will not drive them out from before you in 1 year, lest the land become desolate and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. So the Holy One say, I will not in 2024 or 2021 or one Shemesh cycle, I will not kill everybody. I will not take all of them there. Little by little, I'm just going to chip them off. And then I'm going to drive them out, and I'm going to increase you, because if I kill everybody in 1 year, all the animal will multiply and they will overpower you. They will overtake you. Okay? The Holy One say, it's chipping them out, and then it is increasing us. That's why they are dying. Their birth rate are plummeting, and our birth rate are rising. We used to be 13% of the population. They lost this 13%. Somehow we're 14%. I don't know. That's why they go after all the immigrant. The only one that they focus on, the so-called the Haitian. They despise. We'll play another video where they come after the so-called Haitian. They just can't give those Haitians a pass, okay? Because they don't want, you know what, they don't want this population boost. The Holy One say, year by year is gonna chip them off. This year, last year, during the 19, the thing that happened, he took a lot out. He took millions of them out. That's why they are bringing those migrants here to pad the number. Remember, they are not telling the people the truth, and they have professional conspiracy theorists that will come in the midst and say, well, the government is killing people because the elite want 500 million, only want 50 million people who on this earth so they can enjoy the blessing, so they can enjoy the resources. So who's been enjoying those resources? Who own those resources? You think the so-called elite want to eliminate the 7 billion or 6 billion people? No, the more people that you have suffering in this earth, the more money they make, the more energy they can suck. You think if they left 50 million people up on this earth, you think they will work for each other? Well, they'll have robots work for each other. No. Those people don't like robots. You cannot sexually assaulted a robot. You cannot sexually molested a robot. The robot, he has no emotion. They draw power when they do things to people at work. You cannot humiliate a robot. If a robot come and try to help you to bring help to a natural disaster, you cannot tell this robot, get out of here and stuff, to see the emotion in their face to say, man, I'm so powerful. I just stole a robot to get. No, they need people. They need people. The so-called, look at the Georgia Stone. The Georgia Stone said, the elite will kill people. What happened a few years ago? The Mosai struck the so-called Georgia Stone with a lightning and exploded. They say, you are not doing this, I am. And then they're like, oh, good citizen or good patriot did this. No, it's not. It was the Holy One Almighty that did this, okay? I will not drive them out of before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. But by little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou increase and inherit the land. That's why we need our brothers and sisters out there to drop that fucking garbage about, well, children, man. You know, when you got children, man, you know, you're going to ruin your life, man. You know, people are not having kids out there because things are too bad and too this. You need to drop this garbage, man. If you do not want to have children yourself, that's fine. There's nothing is against you, but you will not come out there and tell our people kids are bad because they cost so much money, they are difficult to raise. But yeah, welcome to the new world. Children are supposed to be difficult. They're supposed to cost you money. They're supposed to be painful. They're supposed to bring you joy, and they're supposed to bring you sorrow. That's what that is. It's life. Get used to it. Okay? Little by little, the mighty one will increase you. That's why he's chipping those people out. He's increasing us. They'll become small upon the land. And I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistine, and from the desert of unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou drive them out before thee. Those people will be delivered unto our land. Once you become strong, we got the amount of people. Like I told those folks, it ain't gonna be no war. It's gonna be a massacre. Just like those people are unable to shoot the hurricane, they are unable to shoot the hornets, the yellow jackets, the mosquitoes. Well, what you gonna do? You're gonna take your AR-15 and start shooting mosquitoes? Is that what that is? Is that what you want to tell us? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to, like, I don't know, get a shotgun and start blasting a nest of the murder hornet? You're going to get some gasoline and then do that little internet thing, put some gasoline and go to a hornet and then do that gasoline. Instead of using that gasoline and put it in your car or your generator so you can stay alive, you're going to use it to kill murder hornets. Or what? Is that what that is? Or you're going to use a baseball bat and start swinging in the midst of a swarm of mosquitoes? For those of you who remember, beloved, remember that garbage about those people who were talking about a few years ago? Well, Big Levi, you need to tell the people that Bill Gates bioengineering billions of mosquitoes and he about to release it in Florida and kill our people. I'm like, well, what you people are getting those news? You put this guy in a pedestal of being a god. He's capable of doing everything and anything. He can clone people. He can do mosquito. He's immortal. He's so rich. He's going to rule the world. You guys put this guy, and then when you truly look at Bill Gates, you're like, that guy don't know what he's doing. He had no idea. If he could, he would have just dropped the act and then go live a simple life in the mountain. But he can't. Anybody remember that? Remember this garbage? Remember this garbage about Bill Gates, mosquitoes, and so on? Guess who's releasing the hornets, the mosquitoes, the insects over there? Bill Gates is powerless, man. The guy can't do anything. Beloved, while we are this subject, whatever the hell happened to 5G? Why could those people use their 5G to kill those yellow jackets or to control the weather or to warn those people to flee before this hurricane happened? What happened to 5G, man? What's up with this thing? I'm not, some of you may follow those people on the conspiracy theories, but what happened to 5G, man? Whatever happened to this? Anybody can enlighten us before we move in this thing? A few years ago, remember in 24 years ago, the 5G, oh man, Big Levi, I mean, the Gentiles are so smart, man. The fallen angels, look, listen, those people are no so-called high scientists and so fallen angel. We already told you what you are calling fallen angels are copycats, a lower form of life that copy our technology and then come out there and act like they are so great. Yeah, government agent coming in the midst of us. Oh, well, 5G is so powerful. That's why they put all those the thing in the hood. They are controlling our mind. They are killing our people. So wait, what can you, hang on. Where's your CERN? Where's your HAP? Could you not use the CERN and HAP and stop those things? What is it? Please, somebody enlighten me of this 5G thing. Whatever happened to it? Hell, I heard they even have a 6G. What happened to you guys' technology that you are so proud of? Oh, the 5G gonna do this, 5G gonna do that. Black people, you better get ready. 5G gonna come after you. That was all those garbage you people were doing to put our folks in low vibration. Let's keep on moving. Now, you were wondering what the media have to say about the murder hornets. Well, there you go. This is from Crime 2 News in Western Carolina. Okay, this is the news right here. Okay, October 4th, 2024. Let me try that. Here we go. October 4th, 2024. 599 views. Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and refresh it.
We now know.
Okay, it's still at 599 views. Okay, 1 day ago, I just refresh it. I watched this thing many times. It's just stuck at 599 views. Let's refresh it again.
We now know more than 299 views by Hurricane Helene.
Okay, because they are hiding it. Listen, Yellow Jacket swarm in North Carolina after Hurricane Helene flooding. That's the title. Those in Western North Carolina trying to recover from Hurricane Helene are now having to deal with another problem. Swarms of yellow jackets and bees, okay, via CBS full story right here. Okay, that's the full story. Now listen to the video, beloved, okay? We're going to listen to the whole video. Pay attention to what they're going to say.
We now know more than 200 people were killed by Hurricane Helene, making it the second deadliest hurricane to ever hit the U.S. mainland since Katrina. The storm stretched far inland, impacting millions of people. Nicole Valdez has the latest tonight.
It was 1 week ago Friday that Helene's wrath reached the Western Carolinas, Tennessee, Georgia, and Virginia.
It just ripped it in half.
It's complete devastation. This is a catastrophic event. The severity was forecasted, but not what we actually experienced.
Helene dumped 14 inches of rain on Asheville, North Carolina. The death toll there, more than 60, with dozens still unaccounted for.
There are people that died in the storm that lived in homes in areas that had never before experienced flooding.
As the water continues to recede, residents are returning to see what's left of their homes.
I cried. I still cry. Yeah, you walk into a place that you know what it looks like and then it's not there.
Biglevipriest says he dropped his flood insurance when new floodplain maps were drawn for his area.
We're not expecting, obviously to replace the house or anything off of any sort of insurance money. We are applying for FEMA disaster relief, and we are hopeful.
Relief is pouring in from across the country. These mostly student volunteers from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, packed comeback coolers that are headed to Valdosta, Georgia.
You will overcome. Doesn't look like it today. It's not going to look like it tomorrow. But eventually the sun's going to shine again.
Nicole Valdez, CBS News.
And the effects of Helene are trickling down to the rest of the country as well. In fact, there is concern about a nationwide shortage of IV fluid after the storm damaged a facility in North Carolina.
Okay. Now, you just watched the whole thing. Tell me once they mention the yellow jacket, the swamp. Tell me once, beloved, they mentioned there were some of yellow jacket or any of the murder hornets or anything related to mosquito and stuff. You just watch it. Some of you may not pay attention. Some of you pay attention. When did this lady or any of them say, oh yeah, we need EpiPen, we need Benadryl, we need this? They just put it in the title. They just left it there. And then they put another clip there. They are hiding it. They didn't say anything about it. Not once. They didn't say anything about, well, the yellow. They are hiding it. Again, if you watch the view, it's still at 599. Even if we watch it again,
We now know
Okay,
more than
still
200 people were
$599.
killed.
They said nothing concerning the yellow jacket. They said none of that. They hide that. Yet, beloved, when you look at the title, Yellow Jacket Swarm in North Carolina after Hurricane Helene, and then they give you those in Western North Carolina trying to recover from Hurricane Helene are now having to deal with another problem: swarms of yellow jackets and bees via CBS. Full story. There go the full story. To the full story. Okay, this is the most people. All right, yeah, Carolina after Hurricane Helene. Right, we read this before. Okay, Pensacola, North Carolina. Huh, they had a Pensacola over there. I thought Florida only had one. Okay, deadly flooding from Hurricane Helene in Western North Carolina has also disrupted the underground nest of yellow jackets, bees, and other insects. When they saw the insects, all sort of insects out there, causing them to swarm and sting people struggling to recover from the storm. It surge and request for medication to protect people alleged to stings that the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services is buying Benadryl and epinephrine injection to help fill the stuff. They said nothing about this. They just there, and then you will read it. You will do your own research. You will do your own due diligence. Yet the video lull you about, oh, this guy has FEMA stuff, they are recovering, they are heroes, you know, this thing is no big deal and stuff. But yeah, what about the swarm of the hornets? What happened? Do you see what they are doing, Brethren? NBC, CNN, they all have this article. They all know about it, but none of them reported. It's not in the news. Let me show you. It's not in the news at all. Okay, let's copy. Oops, let's copy this. All right. Let's go to YouTube. All right. So, and then let's search it. Now, death toll from Hurricane Helene, Yellow Jacket Swarm. That's the only title. And we just watched the video, okay? And nobody's talking about it. It's all heroes and virtue signaling, which I always say virtual signaling. I don't know why, but it's not. Let's filter it. Let's filter it. Let's filter it to the. Okay, the only thing you find is that one video out of the billions, trillions videos on YouTube. One video have it in there, and is that video we just watched. Yellow Jacket Swan and North Carolina after hurricane. Guess what? They didn't even mention it. Why? Because they're hiding it. They don't want to tell you the horrible plagues that are again, beloved. Can you imagine being stung by yellow jacket, mosquitoes, and other insects crawling on you at night? You can't sleep. There's no electricity. There's no power. There's nothing. Your generator is not working. There's no fuel. And everybody's like, that's nothing. It's not something they need to report. They just quietly say that out there, and then they don't say anything. Okay, all right, beloved. It's already been 1 hour. Should we keep on moving, brethren? I already took an hour of your time. Should we keep on moving? We got a lot to share with the nation. If not, we can do this tomorrow. Should we keep on moving, beloved? Should we keep on trucking? It's been an hour, and you know I am not allowed to go over an hour without the nation permission and consent. All right, the nation has spoken. Let us keep on moving, beloved. Okay, so far everybody clear on the whole swarm thing. Everybody clear, okay? The yellow jacket, okay? We talk about the Katrina. All right. Let's play to close this again. Let's play a few more
So
seconds.
now the AP is currently reporting that yellow jackets, The bees have come up from the ground and are swarming the people in North Carolina because their habitat is being upset by the conditions. And these people are being stung so badly that they're requiring all types of medications that they can't get. They can't get the things that they need. But guess who is there? Pharmaceutical companies and medical people to inject them with medications. I'm not making this up.
Okay, he's trying to say that they were trying to jab them with jabbity jab and get rid of them, their own people over there, and try to. Nah, that's not what that is. Shalom, beloved sister Lisa Cabrera. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Yes, indeed, the famine is already in the midst of those people. I mean, those people are already shooting each other for food. They are carjacking, killing each other for food. Oh, we must save the pets. Oh, the Haitians are eating dogs and cats and ducks. Guess what those people are doing out there if they can't find food? There's no deer. There's no other animals. The only animal that are alive are the dogs and cats and then the pets. Guess what they're going to do to them? Off camera. Okay? All right. We're done with this, beloved. Let's move to the next video. All right. For the people that just coming here, let's play this again for you so you would know exactly where we started. This is doing Katrina. All right.
I had a woman in the wake of Hurricane Katrina. I had a woman. I've never really said this in public out loud in front of a lot of cameras, and there's a lot of cameras in this room now. But I had a mother to call me because her son had a very gruesome task. Her son's charge by the Department of Defense was to process 5,000 bodies that had received a single bullet wound to the head. And these
5,000 bodies that are receive a single bullet wound to the head
were mostly males, and her son was afraid to talk because he had signed a silence agreement. So he only complained to his mother. But the data about these individuals was entered into a Pentagon computer. And then reportedly, the bodies were dumped in a swamp in Louisiana. This is as a result of the tragedy of Hurricane Katrina. Now, I have and I have verification from insiders who wish to remain anonymous at the Red Cross that this is true. I suspect that these were prisoners. And so, this investigation of the whole prison industrial complex is extremely important, and it should not end with just a question of the nature of prisons in our country, but these 5,000 souls also need some justice too.
Okay, so that's how we began it. They were killing our brothers. They were executing them during the time of Katrina, and then they were shooting them. They were dumping their bodies in the swamp, letting the alligators, crocodile, and other beasts to feast on them. And they were all aware of that. Pentagon know about it. The government know about it. They clap. Bush know about it. That's why Bush probably is the United States smartest president. Remember, I told you in the beginning, there's no such thing as a stupid and dumb people. They're only acting. Bush is a great actor. He played dumb doing the whole thing. Guess what? He started a bunch of war. Okay, 9/11, so to speak. 9/11 happened. doing his time, great tragedy. And then Katrina happened doing his time, great tragedy. You know, nobody say anything. Till this day, nobody even blame him. He's not being prosecuted. He's still alive, still working. That's what you call a great actor. People were calling him dumb, yet he get away with pretty much everything. And on discussion, you will hear Obama, or Biden and Joe, and you'll never hear of Bush. They completely and utterly forgot this guy. But all those wars and the murdering of all people during Katrina, it happened under him. He knew what he was doing. He's a very, very crafty, cunning man. He's not stupid. He was an actor. That was all in act. You know, yeah, and his father, Reagan, those are all in act. All right? All right? So let's keep on moving. All right? Now, this is those people talking now, beloved, okay?
I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor, CEO of Our Country, Our Choice. And I must tell you, I am mad as hell. Mr. President, I urge you to direct your focus to the people of North Carolina. They deserve immediate assistance. Rescue helicopters should be dispatched, resources mobilized, and aid provided without delay. Our military, which is always ready to serve abroad, must also be ready to serve here at home. Our good countrymen and women are currently left to fend for themselves, while our government takes great care of illegal immigrants, criminal gang members, foreign governments, and of course, lines the pockets of warmongers. I never thought I would see a day where our citizens are treated with almost complete contempt as we see today. To be frank, I'm furious, as we all should be. We're certainly grateful for our allies around the world, but we must ask ourselves, where is the priority for our own citizens? We have citizens contemplating suicide today in North Carolina, citizens without hope, citizens who despair. Countless hardworking families are without food, water, electricity, or connectivity, facing unimaginable challenges. It is unacceptable that while we allocate vast sums to foreign conflicts, our own people suffer in silence. Washington has no idea how upset the average American citizen is with the endless drain of cash and resources into foreign wars while our own citizens are suffering. Fort Bragg, now renamed Fort Liberty, is only 300 miles from Asheville, North Carolina, where thousands of Americans are coping with the washed out roads and bridges, power outages, and the desperate need for clean water. Yet, as of this moment, no Army helicopters have been sent to rescue Americans, presumably because these aircraft are needed in the Middle East and Eastern Europe. At the same time, Mayorkas's Department of Homeland Security still had the funds to move 5% of Haiti's population all over the United States. The Department of Homeland Security now reports that its funds are too exhausted and unavailable to assist Americans in the path of Hurricane Helene. Too many Americans have been left behind by a negligent federal government for too long. On the one hand, there are unlimited funds for a Ukrainian government that has lost a war, and apparently limitless funds for Israel's new war. On the other hand, the Biden-Harris administration took more than $1 billion tax dollars originally allocated for American disaster relief and used it to provide services for illegal immigrants. Today, families struggling with horrific damage resulting from Hurricane Helene must cope with only $750 in support from Washington. It's time for us to critically assess the narratives we encounter. Are we truly being served by our government, or are we being misled into believing that our greatest threats lie beyond our borders? I urge each of you to engage in thoughtful discourse, to question what you hear, and to seek the truth rooted in our shared values. Imagine a different future where we redirect our efforts towards solving the pressing problems right here at home. A future where our resources are allocated to rebuilding our...
Let me stop this dude right here. Now, These guys, they really can't get the Haitians out of the way. It's all their fault now. They have the excuse me. They have the resources to move 5% of Haiti's population here and give them thousands of dollars and give them free money. They can't get that out of their mind. They try to blame the reason why they can't help North Carolina is because of you people. All their money go to the illegal immigrants, which is the Haitians. They never mention anybody else. Or 5% of Haitian move here, and then they are draining the system. They are getting so much money. They are living their life. And then, we gave a little money to Ukraine, but it is you Haitians over there. 5% of your population. We moved there. Okay, let's do a little math. You know what? Screw this guy, man. Let's just keep on moving, okay? Let's just keep on moving. It's just when the table is turned, you people don't know what to do now. You don't know what to do. You are lashing out everywhere, but you really don't know what to do. Okay? Now they are lying and said, well, the reason why the FEMA is broke or whatever FEMA or federal thing that they have no money, it's because they give all the money to illegal immigrants. But they specify Haitians. They never said other nation because, of course, most of them are vassals and they don't look like us. But it's the Haitian that are doing this. All right, let's keep on moving with this guy. We got another minute and a half.
Our communities, providing better health care and addressing the root causes of addiction. Let's ensure that our government is not just reactive, but proactive in helping its citizens in need. It is time to strengthen our commitment, first and foremost, to the American people. No more delays, no more excuses. It's bad enough that 76% of individual income taxes go to pay the interest on our sovereign national debt. If our government has one job, it's to provide for the security and well-being of the American people. Instead, they siphon our taxes and they funnel to anyone and everyone but us. Americans, our country is on autopilot when it desperately needs leadership. Imagine for a moment wealthy parents who give their spoiled children keys to an expensive sports car. The children keep crashing the car and still get a new one after each accident. This may not be the best analogy, but it seems clear that the taxpayers are the parents and Washington is populated with spoiled children. It's time to stop replacing the sports car and instead replace the children in Washington. Thank you for listening. God bless you and these United States. Americans, I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor, CEO of Our Country, Our Choice.
So now those people wanted, they just find out now the government did not care about them. And not only the government did not care about them, they do care about illegal immigrants, specifically Haitians, and then the Ukrainian and stuff. For those of you that been here with us, we told you 4 years ago that you're going to hear Haiti in the news like every single day. Every time you turn on, there's always something about Haiti in there. Like, what's going on with this place? Why is it those people are so mad at the so-called Haitians? Why can't they? What the hell? They could have said something about Zimbabwe or Senegal, Cameroon, something, Ghana, Nigeria. Why are they not focusing, since we're all African, why they are not saying anything about all the black countries, so to speak, but they focus on Haiti. Those Haitians over there, they are eating cats, they are eating dogs, and the attack is just baseless. It's just rumors. What it is? Yeah, they could have said something about the Congo, but they don't. They don't, and they understand there is a very specific people that play a key part. If you disconnect those people from any of them, then your job is done. But if those people can connect with those people, And then they will realize, wait a minute, that something is there. But nonetheless, it is better for you to get. It is better for you to get the surprise. I want this thing to caught you by surprise. Like, wow, I didn't know this. I don't know that. Okay, let's move to the next video, beloved. Okay. Oh boy, this next video. Let me see if we're done with this. We're done with the video with brother Big Judah. And again, brethren, I'm not making this up about the whole thing about the hornets. A few years ago, like I said, Sister Lisa made a video concerning the murder hornets, and then she did say it's only going to get worse. Don't worry about it now. We received the message, but most people back then, they didn't want to do anything with it. They just like, hey man, nothing going to happen. And well, look at you now. Well, look at me. Let's keep moving, okay?
If you have ever stepped foot in these Appalachian Mountains and hiked them, we need you here. We need foot. We need people on foot. If you have ever hiked the Rocky Mountains, get here. We need you. We need people experiencing hiking. There's only a few ways to these people. It is through foot, horseback, or helicopter. Dirt bikes, ATVs, side-by-sides. If you have them and can get to East Tennessee or Western North Carolina, we need you. Do not listen to the news when they tell you that they don't want you, they don't need you. I'm telling you, I am here. I live here. I have been already. I'm telling you, we need you. We want you here. The hell with what FEMA says. The hell with what American Red Cross says. They're not here. I'm telling you, they're not here helping. It's been a week and they're not here. We need manpower. So if you are an experienced hiker, we need you in East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. If you are experienced dirt biker, we need you. If you are experienced in ATVs, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, whatever, we need you. We cannot get automobiles up in there. Trucks is not an option. Cars is not an option. If you own private helicopters, we need you. If they threaten to arrest you, we got you as the American people. We need you. These people need saved. These bodies need to be brought down. It is not fair to these families that are looking for their missing loved ones right now, not to have closure. These bodies have got to be brought out of this mountain. You all got to understand, these towns smell like death. I've been down to the river. It smells like death. I've never in my life smelled that kind of death. I've smelled a body that was burnt, but it's a different kind of smell, and it's a smell I'll never forget. I have already seen bodies. I'm telling you, I've seen them for my own eyes. That is something I'm never going to forget, ever. But people's got to understand they're washing up on banks. This water has already reached Santee Cooper, South Carolina. Those people are not prepared for what they might possibly encounter, okay? There's a chance that bodies may wash up on their banks in Santee Cooper, South Carolina. They are trying to get them out of the water before they keep drifting. But there's so much we can do as American people because we don't have our military, and it's not their fault. The administration won't release them to us. They won't sign the orders. Guys, we've got to get manpower over here. There is people in those mountains. They are finding them every day that are still alive, and they've not had anything to eat or drink in a week. We need foot, people on foot. So please make this video go viral. You all done it before. Do it again. Share the crap out of this video, people. We need manpower. Don't listen to the news. Don't, because the news ain't telling the truth.
Yep, she is right.
If you
The news is not telling the truth. The bodies are floating. We are not moved. We are not dismayed. We're going to give great praise to the Most High. Beloved, what you are witnessing here, it is judgment. Do not let sympathy tell you those people don't know what they did. They know. They know exactly what they did. They know exactly what's going on. This is all judgment. The dead bodies. Next thing you know, you people need everyone. We need the trekkers. We need the truckers. We need the backpackers, mountain hikers and stuff. See, now you are crying for help, just like we were, and your government ignore you. Your very own people ignore you. Your very own media that love to bash on our people. Whatever the hell happened to black on black crime? You folks love this word. We here we bought this expert. What about black on black crime, the drug and low life and low IQ? Black on black crime. What about Chicago? What about Chicago? Last time I checked, our people in Chicago right now don't need any truckers or people come to rescue them. You guys were making fun of our people. Whenever something happened to us, we cry for help. You tell us, hey, be quiet. Shut the hell up. Pull yourself by the bootstrap. Be silent. Stop complaining. Stop begging the government for cheese. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. And then now when it happened to you, everybody, we're all in this together now. We are all in this together. You need help from this, you need help from that. And there's no other people upon this face of this earth that are more proud than you people. We don't need help from this. We don't need help from that. We can do it ourselves. America is self-sufficient. We never had said no, but that is because you are living off the blessing, and not only that, you are living off our work on the back of our back. So now we no longer pray for you. We no longer go to your church. We no longer vote for you. Now you are on your own. You're always claiming people need you. The world need you. Black folk need you. If they're going to do something, they need you there to tell them and show them how to do this. The moment we say we don't need you to show us how to pray, and definitely we don't need you to tell us the book that we should pray the book. We don't need you to tell us to do this, to do that. We can do it on our own. And we are doing those things on our own. Suddenly now, when you're on your own, you need help. You can't do it. You lie to yourself. You say everything that I've done in my life is because I am smart, because I work for it, because I am strong, because I am intelligent. Because God loved me. Come to find out it's the complete opposite. This is what it is, man. This is straight up judgment, and you cannot escape from this. Beloved, from 2020, well, 2020, till now, I want everybody here to be honest with us, beloved, because I don't want people, we are not the media, we are not here to lie to anyone. We are telling the truth, or we are not here to scare anyone. From 2020 to 2024 as today, beloved, did it get better? Did it get better for those people? Is this Jacob's trouble? Based on what you are witnessing, from your own eye. I'm not saying what people are telling you. What you do your own researches, your things you revive every day, things that you see on your own experience. Is this Jacob's trouble? Did things get better? Do you see those people going to somewhat, I don't know, inherit, get another 400 years to rule? Do you see some new world order such as Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and the DuPont, the Rockefeller gonna come back to power as if they were never had any power? Do you really believe that those folks in North Carolina somehow, some way, in less than like a few days or a week or a year, going to recover and build back better? I don't want my people to lie to themselves. I don't want you to lie and then sit there and thinking like, well, Big Levi, we have to put hope in those people because white folks are the only folk that can get us out of this. You know what will happen if you walk up to those people right now, you say, hey man, you need to pay me reparation? They'll find an excuse, well, we can't pay you reparation because FEMA is booked, this is booked, this is that, this is booked. Every single one of you here, based on oh hell no. Oh hell no. From 2020, this is downward and it's going to get worse. Hell, some of those people, if you go over there in North Carolina and say, hey, if you had a chance to live what you're living right now and living back in 2020 doing the lockdown, which one you will choose? Those are the people. Remember, beloved, in 2020, I ain't gonna wear anything upon my face. You trying to take my liberty. The government trying to tell me to put things over my face. A simple instruction, you did not want to follow it. In fact, people die if there were anything upon their faces. Now, you all need the government. Now, where's the government? We need them here. Well, you people are not following orders. When they something like, now look at you. Now look at you. Back in 2020, you people were very proud walking around. Well, you people that wear this thing upon your face, you are giving up your freedom. I ain't gonna give up my freedom. I ain't gonna do this because I got the First Amendment. I got the Second Amendment. I got this. If somebody come and tell me to stand 6 feet, you did not. Government, January 6th, we're gonna do something. You attacked the government in January 6th. You did this. And January 6th, your own government, you went in there, you spilled blood. Of course, it was one of our brothers that activated the ley line at Devil's Tower in Wyoming, which is connected to the Capitol, which is connected to the White House. There's a ley line that goes directly into there. That's why you went in there. That woman got shot when she broke in there and she tried to jump and go murder those people, and then they shot her. They killed her. You guys were against the government. Now, you same people come back. Where is the government? We need help. We need this. Now it's a fraternity now. It's a fraternity. Everybody to come together now. Newsflash, you are on your own. Just like we were. We had no help. We cry, we pray. Beloved, since we are this subject, where are those pastors, beloved? Remember when things like that happened, they would sing Jesse Jackson. They did say Kanye West. At least we had Kanye West there saying a few words. Chris Rock. We had some of the black celebrities or whatever say, why is this so silent in the so-called the black politics brothers and sisters online? Why none of them are saying, hey, look at those people over there. Look at those white supremacists. They're being destroyed. They're killing each other. Why nobody's talking about this? Why is this is not blowing up online? Why is it this thing are coming from TikTok, very, very, very secure niche? Why is our brothers are not saying, wait a minute, hang on, something is going on here. There is a whole region of Sundown Town went down. Why is no one is talking about it? Where is Kenneth Copeland? Yes, where's Kenneth Copeland? Is brother Conscious Juice in the midst? I may not see him, but if the brother is here, shalom, beloved. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Where are Joel Osteen and Mr. Stone himself? What you guys should be praying for those people, man. Where is Cesare Borgia? That guy went missing since 2020. Somebody should go ahead and check on the guy, man. This is rude of you people. You should go ahead and check if the guy is okay, man. Where are your church? Where is the Pope? Something like that happened. The Pope should have been there, praying for those people, sending help. Why is the Vatican is not sending help? Where is the Ukrainian president, Mr. Volodymyr? Why is he not saying anything? Where is the UN? Why is it this not in the midst of the UN saying there's a huge disaster in North Carolina? Let us send help to those people because they give us help all the time. You want to know why? Well, because they are all well aware of prophecy. They are well aware Hish hit their fan. They are well aware there's nothing they can do. And they know if they go there, they truly help, they're only going to speed up time. Okay, for that, where the hell is Paula White? Where is Paula White, beloved? Remember Paula White was calling the angels from Africa to come save the election or whatever. Where is Paula White? What happened? Where is she? Why are those people? Remember, beloved, you remember during the 2020, you had a bunch of those people online keep talking about, I had a dream. Oh, I see it. I see Trump getting a second term. If you look closely in the description, you're going to see the Cash App link. But yes, I can tell you the dream, unless you click on the PayPal, you subscribe, you click. I'm seeing a Zelle. It's a Zelle mean wings, angel wing. I'm seeing this. Is it? If you're seeing the Zelle there, you know what to do. And then remember those people. Where's Chris Yoon, man? Where are Chris Yoon? Remember those people that always have dreams. The Lord Jesus tell me. But not one of you came out and said, God told me there will be a great cataclysm in the midst of North Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee. You need to evacuate because I saw it in a dream. Because Jesus showed me, said, all you people in Asheville, all you good Christians, you need to evacuate. None of you see this coming. All of you that used to have, where that fellow Sid Raff, always have this supernatural revelation. I had this vision. I see Jesus came in and take me. He said, I'm going to clean you. And he brought me to a bath. He filled down the tub. And then he take my clothes off. And then he put me there. And then he stopped oiling my back. And then he go right behind me. And then he bent me over. And then that was the best dream I ever had. Amen. Where are those guys? Where are you dreamers? Where are you people? What happened to that fellow? What happened? There's that guy that he always Big Judah always trolling that guy. Louis, what's his name again? He always swag at Jack Big Judah and then go out there and did stuff. I forgot his name. He's one of those huge church guys. I forgot his name. The only guy that had guts that says something about it was Paul Begley. Paul Begley was the only guy that says something about it. He was the only guy that said, let's do a prayer. Let's have a fast and a prayer. He was the only guy. What was this guy named? Not Mr. Stone. Not Mr. Stone. Big Judah used to go to his church. His name is Greg Flory. I forgot his name. Gregory, or I forgot that guy name. Where's Clifford Dollar? Where are those guys? Ah, man, why I forgot this dude? His name is Gregory. Whatever Big Judah did, he go out. Greg Glory, yeah, Greg Glory. Where is Greg Glory? Where are the mega churches? Beloved, we need to call those people out. Where are they? Where is Jesse Jackson? Where is Al Sharpton? Where are the celebrities that when things happen to us, they are there telling our people, be happy, start twerking? What the hell is TD Jakes? Where are those people? Everybody's silent. They act like nothing going on. It is just you see how they abandon them. The church abandoned them. The government abandoned them. It is just them helping each other, just like we did. Benny Hinn, is he still alive? Is that fellow still alive? Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's very quiet. Where is Jesse Duplantis? Is that what his name is? The guy, remember that guy that came in and says one day God come to him and God was seeking advice and God called him. God said, Jesse Duplantis, my son, I am in a dilemma. I don't know what to do. What do you think of this thing? What should I do here? And then he said, I say, God, you do this, you do that. And then the Lord did it and it was good. Amen. Remember that guy that said, I'm a multimillionaire. Get it right. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a multimillionaire. Get it right. He gave God advice. Why couldn't you so-called Christian pray this hurricane away? Why didn't those pastors come and pray it away? Milton is coming, man. Yo, I'm in Florida. And I'm not afraid. Whatever happened, happened. That's what's supposed to be happening. John Hagee. Where are those people? We need to call those people out. Where is your God? Where's your Jesus? Where is it? Oh, I'm washing, saving the blood of Jesus. I'm going to be raptured. Where is it? And you people need to come out there and answer us. We are calling you out. Where is Tammy Faye Baker? I don't even know who the hell those people are. Jim Baker? Where are the bakers? Are they baking? Are you people? Where's Kenneth Kaplan? No one is there. No one is saying anything. Everybody's being very quiet. The only guy I saw that said one thing was Paul Begley. He was the only guy that was decent enough to go out there and call a prayer and a fast for his people. He was the only decent guy that had the guts to go out there and say something. All the other guys, they take their money. Today's Sunday, right? That church are filled and nobody's saying anything. You don't see those guys all over the news. None of them say anything. Okay, well, we will leave it at this. Let's continue. Let's keep on moving. Okay, beloved, we're going to take this sister right here again. We're going to take 2 or 3 minutes. However, beloved, because of the language, YouTube and things like that might flag us. But anyway, let's keep on moving. Oh, all right. I gotta do this.
Y'all, these people big mad in my comments.
Okay, so again, we are here to get the message. That's all. That's all we are here to get.
The amount of gracious stuff that they saying in my comments, they sitting up here saying, and this is why this is my favorite scripture in the Bible. That the Most High said he gonna send a strong delusion for them to be a lie, for them to believe a lie, that they may be damned because they have not a love for the truth and pleasure in unrighteousness. Imagine having pride and a strong delusion. Y'all keep talking about I don't know the Most High, that we don't know the Most High. God is all love and all this type of stuff. But if God was all love, why would he be sending y'all strong delusions to believe a lie just so y'all could purposely go to hell? Because he don't want y'all in his kingdom. He don't want y'all in his kingdom that bad. He's going to send y'all a strong delusion. He wants y'all to believe the lie that y'all believe just so he can have a reason to put your ass in hell. Because at the end of the day, you got these gracious people in my comments. Because if you post a video and you go all the way down, it'll show like comments that wasn't allowed. So you gotta approve them. And the amount of comments that I see talking about I'm the reason, people like me is the reason why racism exists. Oh, people like me is the reason. Oh, but not people who came over here and colonized the whole entire earth. Not people who was experimenting on my people. Not people who was feeding black babies to alligators, segregating people. Y'all sitting up here talking about we racist, but why was it still sundown towns in 2024 anyway? And the thing about this, you're not going to try to make us feel bad by saying it was black people that died too. It was black people that died too. This ain't about, my heart goes out to anybody that look like.
Okay. While she said this, let me read a comment. Let me read a comment. A sister in Canada sent us a comment. She said, Big Levi, I am up there in Canada. You know what those people are doing? They are showing these babies, those twin black babies that died in Georgia. They make it the face of this thing. They make the woman, the black woman, and that baby that died in the midst of this, they made it the face of this whole operation. They are talking about the destruction. That's all they show there in their view. They show the picture. They say, well, we need to pray for those people because it's bad down there. The youngest victim is only a baby. That's what they did. Oh, the media will show you that. They'll show you those babies. They'll show you the women. But yet, they never show anything else. Let's keep on moving.
Look like me that lost their lives. I am genuinely hurt. I am genuinely hurt for my people. But for you, y'all, that was gracious. I don't care. And you're not going to make us feel bad for it. You're not. And this just goes to show how racist y'all truly are. Because everything I said in my video is true. Everything I said in my video is true. But y'all look past everything I said to say I'm racist. To say I'm the reason why it's division. But it wasn't. It's not. It's sundown towns is the reason why it's division. Because I just watched a video of a girl literally explaining how they was trying to hurry up and get her. She had people trying to hurry up and warn her to get up out of that town that she was in. It was somewhere around Chicago. They was warning her she needed to hurry up and get up out that town because she was in danger. Why is she in danger? Her and her boyfriend in danger in 2024, but y'all talk about it's 2024, we playing victim. But it's still sundown towns in 2024. It's still places that's gonna kill black people for being in their town if they not out at a certain time. See, y'all play victim. Y'all sitting up here talking about we play victim. How we playing victim when y'all still perpetuating racism?
One more thing I want to clarify here. You see how those people had sundown town? Then you will have sunup town. There will come a time, if those people even step out of the sun, things will happen to them. And I'm not talking about the sun will do things to them. We already told you there'll be no such thing as a war, but a massacre. Your guns won't work. Your weapons won't work. During the day, you will not be able to see none of those people walking. At night, maybe you might see one of them or two of them walk around and try to get something. But during the day, if one of them even cut anywhere, things will happen to them. Just like you had sundown town, then we'll have sunup town, sunup cities. If any of you just walk up out there and you're being spotted, things are going to happen to you. All those stuff that you're seeing here, you can ask anyone in the comment. It was all prophesied in dreams. All our people, we see dreams. We have a whole playlist called Dreams and Vision. We saw those things. Remember, our sister had a dream. She said, Big Levi, I had this dream where there was a huge flood. I believe she did say the place the flood was. She said there was a huge lion, and then the lion was in the flood water. The lion mouth was open, and there was a baby inside of the lion's mouth. And a lot of 83 were being destroyed in that dream. It was a great flood. He said, Big Levi, I never seen anything like that. I was not sad and stuff like that. Those dreams are here. There's a playlist called Dream and Vision. It is here. I'm not making this up.
Y'all still perpetuating the same feelings and hatred that y'all ancestors had. But y'all want to sit up here and say we racist and we got hatred for speaking the truth. I realize a lot of y'all don't like what was said, and that's just too bad, because I meant what I said. A lot of y'all sitting up here talking about we don't know the Most High. No, the Most High is a man of righteous judgment. He's a man of just. He said it out his own mouth. If you leave,
the Holy One is a man of just, is a just God. Why is it just? Well, if, beloved, after the Inquisition, after the 100-year war, after the Trans-Pacific slave trade, after the transatlantic slave trade, after the chattel slavery, Jim Crowism, after our ancestor, after Katrina, the war on drugs, after all the hangings, and our ancestor have to go to something that is 10 times worse than that called Jacob's trouble, then the Messiah is not a just man. It is not a just God. If we had, or we will, or we have to go to Jacob's trouble, if all those things that happened to us back then was just like, it's just something that happened, man, it's not Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is coming. Then the Messiah is not a just man. If he abandoned us in the midst of this destruction that are going here, then that would prove the Holy One being a liar. That is because all those things was Jacob's trouble. Anybody that deny whatever happened to those people, whether in North Carolina, Florida, anywhere, is saying like, well, Big Levi, that has nothing to do with judgment. It's just natural disaster. That has nothing to, no, it is judgment. Beloved, this is not just happening up now, not here. Okay? I'll show you another video where it's happening pretty much everywhere.
Into captivity, you shall go into captivity. If you kill with the sword, you shall be killed with the sword. That is his word. He said, what you do unto others will be done unto you. Y'all spent 400 years doing whatever y'all wanted to do to our people, The Most High, because in the word he said, because we broke his commandments, he will allow us to be handed over to y'all, and y'all had y'all way. But he said y'all forwarded the affliction. So if you read the book of Obadiah, the book of Obadiah says, what y'all done to us for your violence against your brother Jacob, your sins will be on your own head. And you got all these people in the comments talking about, I wasn't there. You need to stop playing victim. I wasn't there. It does not matter if you wasn't there.
Okay, all right. Now, this video was made 22 hours ago by Reuters. Screams, then silence. Bosnians recall night of deadly flood. This is in Europe, Bosnia, okay? Deadly flood, okay? Listen to what they said here.
Rescue teams dug through the rubble in Bosnia's Donja Jablanica village on Saturday, searching for those who went missing a day earlier in the country's deadliest flood in years. 74-year-old resident Alka Glusic says she lost 4 relatives in the disaster.
Okay, this lady lost 4 relatives. This is in Europe. Of course, the media is not covering this. It's everywhere. They are being very silent, very quiet.
How should I feel? Losing 4, having no one anymore. My house is completely destroyed. There is no one. What can I tell you?
Flash flooding on Friday tore through a quarry above the village, pouring rubble and dirt over homes and cars.
Okay, look at the
quarry
destruction.
collapse awoke residents. Glusic says when she went to bed, she heard loud roars that resembled an earthquake. Nizama Begovic shared the same experience. I heard a tremendous rumble, she says. I also heard screams, and then all went silent. An official on Saturday said at least 13 people were killed in the Jablanica area.
Okay, 13 people, whatever, man. Out of the 13 people, this woman lost 4 relatives. So they got like 9 people out of all those houses, a whole town being wiped out, 13 people. Yeah, whatever.
The floods follow an unprecedented summer drought, which caused many rivers and lakes to dry up, affecting agriculture and water supply to urban areas throughout the Balkans.
So, all right. Let's go back to the video we had here. Sorry, well, let's put the book here. For those of you who may not know, you need to purchase this book. That's how we get a lot of information. Let's take let me share with the nation this video. I had it here. No. Where is it? Boy, I'm trying to share something here. Is it? Okay, let's close this. No. Oh, okay, this one. All right. Okay. All right, let me share this. Why is this not sharing? I can share this, but it is there. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do that instead. Okay, well, no, I can't do this. It's not giving me the option to share it. But anyway, all right, let's keep on moving with the rest of the video. All right, let's keep on moving.
Most High said, the sins of your forefathers is going to fall on you. Shit, we wasn't here 400 years ago either. But the Most High said, what y'all done, what y'all ancestors done, will fell on y'all. So we have 400 generations of curses because of what our ancestors done. So he said, what was done to us at the hands of y'all is going to be returned onto y'all double. It doesn't matter how y'all feel about it.
It doesn't matter.
Y'all can keep being racist all y'all want to, because all y'all.
And the more they do, it's gonna be worse on them. The more they the more they lie, they deny, they directed this, they try to, because that's all they've been doing: lie, deny, and kill our people. You will see that if they go out there, they kill another one of us, 10 million stuff will happen to them. Okay, the more they get angry, the more they just push us down, the more pressure will happen onto them.
Doing is just adding it up. Y'all just making it worse. Y'all think y'all racism and y'all complaining and y'all whining gonna make it any better? Y'all think that's gonna stop the Most High's hand? It's not. All y'all do, he look and see everywhere. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about that Christian God that y'all serve? That's not the God of the Bible. I don't know who y'all serve. What make y'all think y'all could spend centuries going into people's lands, getting rid of people, getting rid of all the indigenous people,
and steal everything,
the Devil's Punch Bowl, massacres, everything that y'all have ever done in this world? What make y'all think y'all could do it and just get away with it? So you think y'all could just do all this evil and get away with it? Is that what y'all think? That's really, and then y'all say we racist because we want justice. And to the black people that's in my comments, that's when the time comes, y'all can go with them. Because y'all
like hell, you all of you sympathizers, all of you people that like, well, we should love each other, come up with the same garbage, the same bull, you are going to go down with them. You are going to go down with them. Every single one of you that are standing in the way of this judgment, you're going to go down with them.
Our comments trying to make us feel bad because we don't feel bad that racist towns, that the Most High got rid of them. Y'all trying to make us feel bad, saying we got hate in our heart because first of all, I never wish nothing bad on nobody. I never wish nothing bad. I never said that's what they get or nothing. I just said that the Most High said he gonna do what he gonna do. And see, while y'all talking, Psalms 58:10 says, the righteous shall rejoice when they see the vengeance. So y'all.
That's what it is. We are rejoicing because we see the Holy One is doing this. Beloved, there's more coming, all right? Let's share this video with the nation. Here's more stuff coming.
Have a very eventful October this year, you guys. Starting off with the solar eclipse that happened just a few days ago. And now today, we're supposed to be seeing the moon. Like, people are still having trouble finding the moon, but it says the moon is going to be near Venus. And then on October 8th, we have the Draconids meteor shower on October 12th.
So October 8th, which is going to be Tuesday, this is when the fast is going to be done with our first covenant. There would be a possibility to start another 7-day fast for Hurricane Milton, so to speak. We don't know yet, okay? Once the fast is done, all right, we're going to do this. Now, October 8th, this is when the Draconis meteor shower. October 12th, comet, okay? October 14, October 17, we're gonna have a supermoon. So if we start another fast from the 9th, the full moon, and we're gonna have another, probably there's gonna be another fast, because the covenant was for seven days. Once we complete the 7 days, we might be able to start another fast.
12th, we have a comet 2023 A3 at the perigee. This right here looks like Elon Musk trying to leave the firmament. Okay, and then on October 14th, we have the moon near Saturn. So there's a lot of energies happening just within this month. And then on the 17th, we have a super moon. I believe
the supermoon, all those things, this is like very bad stuff. These are very terrible omen. That's why they told our people, don't look in the sky. You know, if you look in the sky, you ain't gonna go to heaven. If you look in the sky, this is witchcraft. Now, where are all those people that were screaming witchcraft? Oh, the eclipse was witchcraft. As you can see, the eclipse followed the path of all those sundown town. It followed the path of the earth. Well, the earth can follow the path of the eclipse and destroy all those things, okay?
This one is called the Hunter's Moon on the 17th. October
Okay.
21st, the Oronoid.
October 17th called the Hunter's Moon. Now, who's going to be hunted? The Hunter's Moon is coming. Who's going to be hunted down? Well, a group of people being hunted right now, man.
It's meteor shower. And then October 25th, we have the Venus near Antares. And then to cap it all off, we have Halloween on the 31st. And then in Florida, we have a hurricane to prepare for once again. So like I said, there are a lot of energies taking place in this month, y'all. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself during these times. But this is strictly for entertainment purposes only, y'all. I'm only raising awareness to these interesting.
Thank you, brother Conscious Juice. Back to back, he is Hurricane. What's it called? This Hurricane again? Milton. All right, back to back. This is Hurricane Milton right there.
Good Sunday morning. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Chris Ramirez. Here is the latest on Milton. Currently still a tropical storm. Just after the 6 a.m. hour, we saw winds at 50 miles an hour. The latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center at 7 a.m. is now showing 60 mile an hour winds. So that's a good sign that this storm is strengthening, and it's moving east at 5 miles an hour. Pressure's at 991 millibars. We're able to see that center of that low pressure system becoming more pronounced in the coming hours. And as we look at where this storm is located, fairly close, not too far away from Brownsville, just to the southeast, 281 miles. But folks in Texas, not really expecting impacts from this storm. The latest forecast track showing this strengthening it to a Category 1 hurricane by maybe tomorrow on Monday. And eventually, as it moves over the Gulf of Mexico, we're going to see it strengthen to a Cat 2, eventually Cat 3, a major hurricane heading towards the western Florida coast. This is going to be the second time in the past 2 weeks that Florida has been enduring a major hurricane. So those storm surge threats are going to be at play, especially for the Tampa area, and also going to bring a lot of rain to the Florida peninsula. So looking at the model plots, we are certain that this is heading towards Florida. However, there is still a degree of uncertainty on how far north and south that landfall is going to take, whether it's north of Tampa or south of Tampa. But just keep in mind that Helene made impact in the Florida Big Bend region. So we're expecting more of an impact to land just south of there. And folks in Tampa, we're dealing with that storm surge damage already. So they're going to be bracing for another potential storm surge event as this storm is going to continue tracking across the Gulf of Mexico. So for us here across Texas, we are going to have this approaching cold front that's going to keep this system south and steer it in the direction towards Florida. So we're going to be high and dry here across southeast Texas, but ultimately we are going to see that continue its track off towards the east, dropping potential 9 to 10 inches of rain across Florida, even 6.7 inches of rain forecasted for Orlando. So if you have any plans to go to Disney World in the coming week, just keep in mind that they're going to deal with lots of rainfall across the Florida peninsula in the coming days. And looking at the future track wind, looking likely that Tampa could get some direct impacts for these hurricane first.
So, Kirk is coming. For those of you who do not know, Kirk is Isaiah 47. Milton. Milton was we received the message from the Holy Spirit yesterday. For those of you that were not there, Milton means middle town, middleman, milling, millstone. Okay, there is a verse in the book of Matthew that says 2 women will be found at the millstone. One of them going to be taken, and one of them going to be left alone. So we do know that there is a lot of people that being taken. The Holy One is not done cleaning up the trash. There's a hell of a lot more trash left, and then this thing going to clean it out. To my people, fear not. You are the spiritual embodiment of this hurricane. There's nothing going to happen to you. Yes, indeed. Those people are going to do the best they're going to do to show the faces of our people. But it ain't going to work. It never worked. And the Holy One is cleaning the land. Those people that used to be so proud. We will rebuild. We will do this. Oh yeah, go ahead then. Or well then go ahead, rebuild that.
Well, families in Shore Acres are just one group in the Bay Area still cleaning up after last week's storm. Some say they're rebuilding, but others are leaving town.
That's
10 Tampa
right.
Bay's Angelicia
The Holy
Breen
One
spoke
is
to one
removing
woman
them.
who says the floodwaters are pushing her out of her neighborhood.
Shore Acres got several feet of water in streets.
Well, her name is Angelicia Bruiton. Of course, people that look like us, but all right, angels, let's do this.
And homes during Helene. Flooding is a common concern for people, but one neighbor says she's had enough.
It's terrible. You feel helpless.
Leanne Jameson.
There you go. Now you're not receiving the same government cheese. You guys are not receiving the flood. The insurance are not giving you that astronomical amount of money. Remember, those are realtors. They know the game better than you. If you see a realtor or saying, I ain't gonna build anymore, I'm getting out, that means things are bad. Really, very, very bad. Remember what those realtors do? If the place or the house belong to black people, so to speak, they undervalue it. It's the same thing with the flood insurance. If they find out the owner is black, they're going to give you the lowest possible they can give. And those folks, if you're white, if you're 83, they're going to give you the maximum that they can. That's how those people were so proud and know they got $2-3 million cover their house. And then they know they got $2-3 million. They can use $200,000-300,000 and rebuild. They are proud. We will rebuild. We are strong. Nothing can take us down. And the moment the insurance say, hey, and then the government say no more cheese. No, I don't think it would be rebuilt because Mother Nature. Yeah, whatever though.
And faced a big cleanup after Hurricane Helene.
I first walked through the side yard and I was just astonished because the storm had picked up my propane tank, for example, and tossed it on its side. And then we came in through the back door and there was just furniture that was in this room was over in this room.
Jameson says she's lived in her Shore Acres home for 4 years, and this is her third time a storm has damaged her home.
So she leaves you. I believe she bought this thing during 2020. 4 years, and you never had peace, and you will not have peace. Okay?
First time was Tropical Storm Eta just flooded the garage and patio, but I still lost appliances. And then I flooded an inch in Hurricane Idalia and about 3 feet in Hurricane Helene.
Items that
There
took
you go. So it's just back to back, hurricane, until you submit, until you leave this place. I believe this Sister Lisa make a video how those people are selling their home now and crazy. They're like, I'm leaving, man. I can't take this Haitian anymore because no more cheese, no more blessing. You people were very proud when destruction happened. We've been together. We're gonna do this up until now.
Missing years to collect are now trash sitting on her curb. This time, she says she's not rebuilding.
It's a huge lot. It's on a canal. So for me, it's not the right time to build up or knock down and build. So I'm going to try to sell it for lot value.
As a realtor, she knows selling isn't an easy task in these coastal communities.
It's tough right now. I think we're going to see a lot more people putting their homes on the market for lot value. I think it's a great time for developers to scoop up properties like that where they could, rebuild them to code. That's the problem. This neighborhood was developed, century ago.
Although Mother Nature is inevitable,
it is going to be harder if a lot of people come on the market at the same time.
She believes there will always be a draw to live by the water.
I think people stay in Shore Acres flood after flood because it is an awesome neighborhood.
Well, you are being removed from the land. Now, for those of you that just get here and those of you that are not familiar, the reason why those things are happening because we are doing them. We have a PDF that is for those of you that can go get it. This is no joke. In order for you to get this PDF, this is not marketing either. You have to become an Intra-Templar or Gravis member. And you will go to collection, go to February, and then download the Word of Power. Now, everything that you're going to do for now will be on your own. You will. This is a mission for those of you that the Most High is calling to do this. You will travel around the world, around this land. And each place that you go, you're going to perform this in specific place. The mounds, the pyramids, the government buildings, certain specific place that people don't want all people to be there. You will absorb the blessing. The moment you absorb the blessing, something else is there. The reason why you see this happen in North Carolina, we have video of our brothers doing this. We just don't want to release the video to the people because we don't want the brother to become a target over there in North Carolina. Him and his wife go over there, and then he did this thing. He said, my ancestor that you hung upon this tree, justice for them. He went to South Carolina, he did this, he did the exercise, and then a month later, not 2 months later, this happened. So those of you that wish to get it, you can get it and then cancel your membership, after 30 days or whatever, getting it or do whatever that you want to do. That is if you're calling to do this. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the people that, hey man, I'm here to get things good for everyone. The reason why it's not public and I can't say the words, I would love to go out there and leave it in the midst of this, because we got a lot of profane watching, and they will take this, they will go ahead and try to make Christianize it or doing something with it. Those are very powerful words. And when you say those words, something gonna come out of you. Energy. All right. Okay, let's also all right. I had a couple comments to the people that were asking me, concerning my beard and the product that I had. I had posted a link to the sister's store, Sister Lisa, to get the product. Some of you said it out of stock. I don't know if the sister are aware of this. And the comment board, I received comment. I put the link and all that. Somebody put the link in the description here. Let me see if I can put the link right there. So that is if you wish to get that. Okay, this is the link if you wish to get it. For some reason, UK is in there. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but anyway. You can go ahead and get the product. Okay, those are all the product the sister has. Again, me, I had this. I give my daughter the big one. I kept the small one, and I give my mother the other one. So those are all the stuff that if you guys wish to get, because they are good. And then we want our people to get a healthy beard and stuff, because we have an exercise that's gonna come next year, and we want the brothers and the sisters with the best hair, the best beard to participate in this thing. So you got like a year before we start doing this thing. We got our annual festival that we do and things like that. So we'll have our annual first festival to do this. The first festival going to begin this 2025. This is a heads up to you. Okay, so when it begins, so people are like, oh, Biglevi didn't tell me, man. So if I knew this, I would have do that, then I would have participated. So be ready for our first festival. Just like we have the fast, we'll have our first annual first festival going on. Okay, all right then. This is our book. Okay, this is the book, the AK Family. Let me explain to you. Somebody will put, there's a link in the description, and let me see if I can put the link here. Before you go get this book, we strongly advise you for the book to call onto you. The book have to call onto you in order for you to get it. What that mean? The AK Family Handbook, how to do a spiritual background check, connect with your guardian angel, and develop your magical abilities. Keyword here is magical or magic. The reason why we leave this word here, because it's a scary word, we try to scare whoever this book is not for. We could have put spiritual or superpowers, but we put magic in there because we want to get rid of whoever whoever is afraid of this word, they will not get this book. Now, what is this book is for? This is the hardcover. Oh, you got some green in it anyway. This book have a lot of our knowledge in it. It is written by us. The whole nation wrote this book. Oh, there we go. Okay. We wrote the entire book. In this book, you will find the way for you to do your background check, know who's your guardian angel. Do you know who's your guardian angel? Do you know who's your archangel? I'm talking about the people that don't know. You can put it in the comment board. Do you know what you are? Do you know what day is today in Hebrew? Do you know what color you're supposed to wear today if this is your day? The hardcover is the same version. There are minor correction in there, but the hardcover is durable. You know, you don't want to have a cover, you know, to, let's say it rained and then your house flooded. The paper is not that durable, but and the information, that's what you need. Do you know what kind of magical abilities you have? In other words, superpowers. Again, if this is, this is for those of you that were here for the news, we are pretty much done with everything. You may go. Now we're going to talk about occult knowledge, which is another word mean hidden knowledge. We're going to talk about things that were forbidden for us to talk about. Are you a Shemeshite? Are you a Madimite? Are you from the royalty class? Are you a lover? Which class you came from? What house do you belong to? What is your flower? What is your perfume? What is your cologne? What is your color? What is your animal? What is your symbol? What is your prayer for your day? Those things you need to know. We got the Kokavite in the house. Sister Zida Madimite. Pendoa Kokavite. Tweety, she's a Shabbatite. Sister Pendoa perfume is Genevieve, and she can make her own. I don't know, so I will need to get the book. Get the book. Empress of Naphtali, Shemeshite, Vessel of Honor, Kokavite. Sister Lily, Shemeshite, Shabbatite. Nogahite, Sister Ebir, Nogahite, Brother Prime, Nogahite. Sister Dida, Kokavite. And we told you the Kokavite, you are the only planet that is closer to the sun. Therefore, you should be the wisest. You're a mini Shemeshite. You should be very wise, very well informed, very well learned, very sharp, very cunning, very crafty, very good with negotiation. See, this is the type of knowledge that they kept our people from. Everyone that answer here, they know, for instance, Nogahite, Vive McCoy. He know, I'm actually assuming the brother, he know that on Friday, this is his day. Okay, daughter of Zion 9, she's a Zedekite. She know every Thursday, that's her day. Every Thursday, there are certain things she will not do. There are certain things she will do. Certain ways she will dress and certain things she will wear. Are you doing those things? Do you know you have special days that belong to you? Do you know you have special times that belong to you? You have special things. Always try to reach the things that are closer to you. What is your color? What you supposed to? Today is Sunday. You can wear yellow or orange. Are you wearing your color on your day? Are you wearing your perfume? Are you wearing your cologne? Do you have your plant in your house? Do you know your flowers? Which one of you have your flowers? I haven't got my flowers for a while now. I used to have my flowers in there, watering the flowers, beautiful flowers. Do you know the flowers that belong to you? Do you have it in your room? Do you have it in your garden? Do you have it in your bedroom? Do you have it in the living room? Do you have it around? Do you have it at work? You should have your own flowers that belong to you. This is my flower. And all those things, when you connect with nature, they'll speak to you. You do know flowers are they are alive. They are beings, so to speak. They are human beings in that context. What is your plant? Did you plant? Do you have a house? Did you plant your own, the plant that belonged to you in your house? Give me a second. I'm receiving text messages here. For the people that the homeowners that can plant, is your house have your plant in there? Do you know your animal? For instance, I'm from the house, well, not from, I am under the house of Aries. If I had a house that had a farm, I will have a huge bighorn ram in there, bighorn sheep. Is the people from the house of Aries? Do you have a shofar at least in your home? Do you have the horn of a ram? Or do you actually have a ram? That would be cooler. That would be better. The people from the house of Taurus, please do not buy a freaking raging bull. Don't buy those fighting bull and then bring it to your house and say, Big Levi, thank you. Thank you for your book. I had read it. You said to get the animal that is in your house, I am from the house of Taurus. And then I got this massive bull. For some reason, they were so happy to give it to me at the low prices. So now I got it with me. You know what I'm going to do? Since I'm a Madimite, I'm going to wear red and then start dancing in front of it. Please don't beat you. Hey, who is this guy? Who are you? Don't be calling me here, man. Be calling me here like Big Levi, my husband got gored by this freaking bull. What happened? Well, he was wearing red, since he's from the house of Taurus, and he was dancing in front of the bull so he can connect spiritually with it. And then the bull sent him like 50 feet in the air, and he got caught up in a electrical line, and then got electrocuted, and then he fell onto the bull. The bull was being attacked again, and then he's in the ER. We need your prayer. Hey, man. Don't get an actual freaking bull and put it in your house if you live in the city. If you live off grid, you can get a bull, but don't get a fighting bull. Please don't do this. Or you can get a cow. Get a cow instead. You can get milk from her. That's better. But don't get an actual freaking stuff. Brother George, George, where is the Patreon website? Is the link to access the ley line. Brother, I believe you are a member. You've been a member since we started. I sent you multiple message. Sent me a message. It's in there. I sent you the link. It's on Patreon. Go to collection, Word of Power, and go to February. You can get it. Okay. All right. Please don't do this. Okay. For the house of Gemini. Let me read it. Let me see if I can read it here. I'm not quite sure which page. Okay, the prayer is done. Okay, the thing is done. We're just doing our own stuff. You can leave if you wish. All right, let me see if we can get this. Okay, this is page 190. We're going to read page 190. Yeah, you won't believe it. To access the ley line, go on Patreon. Well, you have to be a member, Gravis and above. Go to collection, Word of Power. We give them every single month. Every single month, you will again access to powerful stuff if you are one of those members. Intra Templum, you are a soldiers. Whatever we said, you go out there, you do it. And we have special meeting for you folks, okay? Go to collection, Word of Power, February, download it. Page 190 from the book. Table 9. The new version is gonna say another table though. The animals and object of the zodiac house. 1, Aries, ram or shofar or pair of ram horn. You can have that in your house if you are from the house of Aries. The house of Taurus, a bull, or a drinking bullhorn. Mom? For the people from the house of the tourists, do not get a bull if you live in the city. Please. Do not order a fighting bull from Spain and then have it shipped to you in the middle of your apartment in Brooklyn. Okay? Get this. Get this. Okay? This is a drinking horn. All right? This is a holy drinking horn. All right? Get something like that. Everybody see this? Give me a one, because sometimes the green screen behind me made things worse. You can get a horn, a bull horn. All right? Good. Thank you. Instead of getting the bull, okay? Gemini or Gemini. The house of Gemini, you can get 2 dove or a tiger. Again, you can get 2. I don't know why. I don't know why people have a choice. Instead of getting 2 beautiful, peaceful, loving dove, you choose to get a tiger. And then you're calling me Big Levi, great glory to the Most High. I just get this tiger. I get you, man. You know, I thought like getting the tiger was difficult. Actually, the tiger following me home, you know, she was licking its mouth all the way through home. It's breaking into the zoo. That was like the whole hard thing. Getting the tiger out was not a problem. You know, I went in there and then shoot everybody at the zoo, take that tiger, bring it home, and then now I lock her up in the house, and I just call you to letting you I'm about to consecrate this tiger. I'm sending you straight to voicemail. But anyway, so you can get 2 white dove or a tiger. You can get real dove or feather or eagle's feather, okay? All right, so you can do this, all right? Cancer, you can have a crab or a conch shell. When I said a crab, beloved, if you have like a giant aquarium, okay, you can have a crab in there. It's not for consumption. If you consume it, that's on you. Right? You just have a crab in there. People are like, whoa, ew, why do you have a crab in it? They don't understand what it is. Or you can have a conch shell. You know, those beautiful conch shell, you can have it, okay? I believe Brother George is watching this in the past. We already answered your question, Brother George. George F. Stowe the third. Sent me an email, and I will send you the thing. Okay. Number 5, the house of Leo, a lion's or a lion's tooth. Then again, don't call me because I'm overseas right now. I'm in the Sahara. I already got the tranquilizer gun. And then I'm moving to a clan of lion there, and I'll call you and keep you updated. Well, you don't need to call me and keep me updated, okay? You don't need to do that, sir. You don't need to call me and keep me updated. Don't do this. That's not. I don't want to know what you're gonna do with this lion over there. But anyway, you can get a lion's tooth or a lion's mane or things like that, okay? Virgo, you can get a female rabbit or a female dog. And or you can get anana artifact or pineapple for Virgo, okay? Libra, the house of Libra, you can get a rooster or a hen, okay? Or ancient scale, one of those ancient scale that have the balance, the ancient scales, okay? You gotta tell our people, man. You know, some of our people will go straight to Africa, or some of them already call it because I thank God I'm already in Africa. There's plenty lion where I'm at. I got a rope in my hand, and I'm gonna rope myself a lion like a calf. I'm gonna drag it in there because I'm from the house of Leo. Yeah, whatever. You know, you go over there, you go chase a lion and whatever. So, and again, for the people of the house of Scorpio, you can get a scorpion object. You can get a knocker, shell, or mother of pearl. Okay, for the people that go out there, get the scorpion, the actual scorpion. You can get one. They got aquarium. Well, they got the little habitat. You can put the scorpion in there. So, Get a scorpion. But don't be calling me Big Levi. I'm at the ER right now. Pray for me. What happened? Well, I got stung by a very rare scorpion. Wow, you were walking out? No, I caught one, and I was trying to put it in my forehead so it could activate my third eye, activate my pineal gland, but instead it activated my way to death. And I'm in the hospital right now, and they don't have any antivenom for a scorpion. Hey. Number 9, the house of Sagittarius. You can get a horse or a bow and arrow. Then again, beloved, okay, don't try to get an actual horse, okay? Don't get an actual horse, all right? You can get like instead of the horse, if you need an object, you can get a bow and arrow. And again, too, don't get a bow and arrow and start shooting at people. It's just symbolic. Okay. A horse hoof will be good too, but if you have a place, you can get an actual beautiful horse. Horses are a magnificent animal. I love horses. Okay. Capricorn, you can get a goat or a goat horn. A goat is feasible. A baby goat, a little goat is feasible. Okay. Aquarius, you can get a swan, duck, or a pigeon. Okay. Or you can get an object, you can get an urn, a pitcher, or a vase. Okay, that should be easy for you to get. And Pisces, you can get fish. The best fish I would suggest you to get is the koi fish. Get 2 of them. And then put it in the pond, and then it will circle each other. Or you can get the yin and yang symbols, okay? So let me read the rest. It is important to know that the information here is for guidance. Each house's specific animals or symbols might not match everyone's usual beliefs. If you can't get the actual animals, considering finding suitable replacements. For instance, if having a lion, scorpio, or tiger is impractical, you could get a statue or another item representing the animal spirit. You don't need a real animal. Having a symbol or object you can dedicate it or keep in your home works just as well. This approach can be used for all the 12 houses, allowing you to connect with the energy of each through either their animal or symbolic items. If an animal dedicated to a specific house passes away, or handle it with care and respect, according to our teacher's guidance, it is natural for a consecrated animal to die before its lifespan. When this happens, you should bury the animal respectfully instead of disposing of it. Dig a deep enough hole to lay the animal to rest properly. This shows respect for the animal's role and importance in the house it rests. So the animal will die though. If you have like a goat around your house, the goat will die. And when the goat die, it doesn't mean bad. That means it's permanently watching over or do whatever that is. Okay. Are there any more physical copies of the book? Yes, there are plenty copies if you click on the link on the website. Okay. Any more question before we leave you in peace, beloved? Do you have any more question? Arizona has plenty wild and free. It's good. It's good to stay in places like that. Any question? I'm just checking the question. Okay. I believe Brother George is having some problem with his computer. No, to my family. Sister Lady Idris have figurine of it. Okay, please do not let the profane know you are getting those things because they will not understand it. Okay. Do you have signed copies of the book left? Yes, we have. We have a couple of them, probably five to 10 copies, signed copies left, both with hard copy and paperback. Send me an email if you need. Any recommendation on good brand for Genevieve fragrance? That's the brand. Oh, send me an email and I'll send you the PDF. It would be best if you make your own for Genevieve. Make your own too. That would be magnificent if you can make your own. The gate is narrow. I respect the way you don't beg for money like other YouTubers, and that's why we have products. This is how you support us. If you want to support us, you buy our book. That way, we pay our taxes, so to speak. We get the money and we use it to do other things. And from the beginning, I'm assuming the gate is narrow is new now. We never beg for any money or subscribe or things like that, because if we start doing this, we become just like the Christian. And this is not what it is about. It's not about money. It's not about this. The nation, we got each other's back. We have something called the treasure chest. And we have people for 4 years, they've been faithful to the treasure chest. It may not every month, but once in a while, they are faithful. So that's how we are keeping this thing alive, because YouTube, they demonetize us. Okay. And we got our people in Patreon. That's how they support us. That's how we get this thing done. Because this is what's going to happen, brother. Let me see. We'll say this question again. The gate is now. You see, this is what's going to happen. The moment somebody see you on YouTube, you're talking about give donation here, donation there. Well, one, there are people out there, they are pocket watching. And they will attack you. They will make videos out there, say Big Levi is stealing donation. Big Levi is robbing people. No one out there can go ahead and say Big Levi swagger jack them, or Big Levi con them, Big Levi scam them, or they give Big Levi this amount of money and I stole or I did something unto them. None can do this. This job is serious. I have the power personally to do this. I don't need to use the Most High name, say God told me it's for you to donate and stuff like that. I can use my own strength and steal from people, just like everybody else. But this is very serious. The only one know everything. They know everything that you do, every penny somebody give unto you as a donation, so to speak. He know what you're doing with it. If it's not being done and being given and you're doing this thing in righteousness. Remember, we told the people here, whatever that you choose to give, it has a blessing and it has a curse upon it. If someone stole this money, a great curse is going to come upon this person. If someone used this money for, I don't know, wickedness, great curse is going to come upon this person. So it is not about money at all, brethren. It is not about subscribing, comment, like, share, none of that. In fact, we told people, don't do none of those things. Flee from this channel. If you are here, that means you are called and your job is serious. Your job is serious. This is not something you can back out of it. After you realize, a lot of people backed out. 2021, the moment the Most High said the whole magic thing, a lot of people back out. Oh, hell no, I'm not about this. I'm afraid for my life. I don't want to go to hell. Some of us then say, Most High, God Almighty, wherever you want to send me, you want to send me to heaven, I'm ready to go. You want to send me to hell, I'm already there. You want to send me to this place, I'm already. This is something, hey, man, it takes strength, man. Okay. Better off, should we get a membership and learn first before getting the book, or can do both at the same time? Do both at the same time. But most importantly, get the book. Get the book is more important. Because at one time, we told you, beloved, we told all people, we told everyone out there, at one time, you will not gain access to the internet. Just like those people over there in North Carolina, and Asheville, can you imagine if we had brothers and sisters over there? They didn't have access to the internet. All they have is the book. All they have is the KC. Don't be waiting, man. If you can get it, get it. Because at one point, things might happen and you don't have access to the internet. You cannot check the book on Kindle form or digital form in your phone because there's no electricity. All you have is the physical book in your hand, and there's prayers in there, man. There are powerful prayers. Let me read some prayers for you. Okay? Psalm 91. Against bad dreams, insomnia, nightmare, and against any attack from evil spirit. Recite it every evening before going to bed. We give you the instruction for the psalm in this book. Psalm 102, affliction, grace of a child. If you want to have children, if you're unable to bear children, or as a man produce children, Psalm 102, to be comforted in affliction, for the people in Asheville that are being afflicted, the true Gentiles that want to cleave, Psalm 102 in our book. And we have a specific way we put it in our book. Don't just go out there and read Psalm 102. There's a specific way we put it there for you to read it. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and let my cry come unto thee. Hide not thy face come from me in the day when I'm in trouble. You people are in trouble now. You're in trouble now. Okay? Those books now, let's say if you are caught up in the hurricane, you don't have this. All right? Let's see. Okay? To thank God for grace obtained. Every single one of you, that the hurricane did not destroy you, you can say Psalm 117. Oh, praise the Lord, all ye nations. Praise him, all ye people. For his merciful kindness is great towards us, and the truth of the Lord endureth forever. Praise ye the Lord. And that's it. Okay, to heal all blood disease. Revelation of hidden things. For the deceased, to obtain revelation of hidden things, to recite 3 times in a row after the evening prayer. Travel, career, marriage, wisdom. To obtain the light of the Holy Spirit, recite the prayer once a day for 9 days. For obtaining position at your workplace, responsibility, and success in business. For entering into a happy marriage, for knowing whether to undertake an important journey, whether by sea or by land, you have to say this prayer we have here, right? Okay, we have a lot of stuff in there. That's why we put the word magic on it to scare off the others, because this book is holy. It's not for them. If it's not for you, you won't have it. It has to call you. Okay? I hope that answers your question, Sister Beta. Prophet Big Levi, I'm still saving money for the book. I'm a single mom, 62, taking care of children. Send me your address, beloved. We got a book. We can send it to you. We got plenty of book. We'll send one to you. How can I get them from you? I need bow and arrow and the horse. Okay, Abigail Johnson. I'm assuming the sister's, she's pranking Big Levi. I don't sell horses. And I don't sell the horse. I don't sell the arrow. I'm assuming you're talking to me. You may be talking to another person. I can't sell your horse. I wish I would have sold your freaking horse, but I can't sell your horse and arrow. You can buy them and consecrate them. The instruction is in the book. Okay. You're welcome, Sister Ashley W. Okay. Any more questions? I'm going down right now. Yes, the book has a lot of lessons, a lot of things in it. I have the Kindle copy, but I'm having my money for the hard book. Get the hard book, man, because you never know. You might go out of power for a week. You can't go get you can't read the Kindle version. You don't have it in your own. We warn people about this. It is a requirement for you to get a paperback or hard copy with you. Okay, that's what it is. This is how to be a priest, not saying we all priests and stuff like that. You show them. That's what that is. Could I have a cat instead of a lion? Well, I'm not quite sure. I am not quite sure. Instead of a cat or a lion, I'll do some research. Send me an email. I'm not quite sure. But it is always good to have a cat, especially a black cat. It is always good. Anyone should have a cat in their house. What page number? I believe 190. Page 190, Sister Yvette. We will study the book live, okay, beloved? We'll study the book live once we're done with the whole fiasco, man. That is if we're ever done. Okay. I have the Kindle copy too. I'm going to get the hard copy soon too. It's a must. It's a must because this book is a key. It's like, once you get this book physically, you are a member, an initiated member, so to speak. I have to put this, initiated member. The word initiated is to get into, okay? I still don't get my book yet. Whoa, that's a problem, Sister Adolis. You ordered your book like months ago. Let me know what happened. Why are you not receiving it yet? Let me see. A black cat is very powerful. You have a black cat named Jacob. That's good. Sister Marianne sent me your email. I believe you live in South Africa. I can ship a book to you. You don't have to pay for anything. I ship it over there. It's all good. All right. I believe I answer all the question. I believe I answer all the question. Okay. Good. All right. In conclusion, beloved, the Holy One spared us. And we are grateful. Today is our 5th day. Tomorrow is going to be our 6 days of fast. We'll end this fast on Tuesday. We will end this fast on Tuesday, the 8th. To all my people out there, to the Jews, the Gentiles alike, I know a lot of you are in North Carolina in the path of the hurricane and Tampa. You are afraid. This is a message to you so-called Gentiles. You are afraid, and you're very, very afraid. You should. Your ancestors done a lot, and they lied to you. Your government, as you can see, don't care about you. Your priesthood, they don't care. They lie to you. Whatever we are saying is the truth. We are not trying to scare you. The only way for you to get out of this thing or somehow alleviate the pain, because you really can't get out of it, is to cleave unto us. And when I say cleave unto us, I'm not saying make apology video. Now, you make them, that's good. You're raising awareness in the midst of your people. It's good to do that. However, I'm talking about giving everything back. The land, the house, the clothes on your back, and submit. That's one way. And this is not even guaranteed. That's one way. The second step, or the other step, is to study to show thyself approved. Okay? Study to show thyself approved. The first thing you need to know, get out of your mind, is no such thing as 66 and 80 book. Do not let anyone shackle you with the Bible only. You're going to have to follow the way that we do things. I'm speaking for the so-called Gentiles that are watching, because I receive a few emails and stuff. It is good that you're doing this. Okay? To the people that are new in the midst of us, all right? Talking about my brothers and sisters that are stumbling upon this video. They don't know what the hell we are doing, and everything is weird, but somehow interesting to them. They are click. First thing you need to do is to recite Psalm 51 every single day that you're waking up. You need to find out who's your guardian angel. It's a guide. It's your own personal butler. It's there to guide you. There's a reason why the church hide this knowledge from you, because they don't want you to connect to your guardian angel. Once you find out that you have these celestial beings, those angelic beings with you, there are certain things you will not be afraid of. You will not be afraid. You'll know for a fact when you go places, you are not alone. You got at least 8, 9 people with you. Others can't see them. Children can see them though. Some people can say, "Oh, well, who's those people that are with you?" And when you don't know, there are people who say, "Oh, those are, friends and family members just with me." You'll know that you're not alone. To all the other peoples, get yourself a KC. I don't want to spoil it, but get a freaking quad crystal, because this is how we're going to communicate. The internet gonna go down, man. And once the internet go down, you won't be able to communicate with cell phone. Just like those people in Asheville, you see it. They were not able to call for help. Okay, a few of them were able to do so, but it was already too late. Ostensia Joseph, I got mine from Amazon when you are planning to study. we probably going to plan to study in November, excuse me, to December, or throughout the whole fast. But it's just, we have so much going on, sister. We do not have the time, but we're going to study though. To my people out there, do not be afraid of crystals, perfume, things they are telling you it's witchcraft. You have power over those things, and you have power in those things. Let me see, Kingdom Life, Fabusuyi. Thank you, sister. Her book is arriving tomorrow. Thank you for becoming a Patreon member. Please go download all the Word of Power and learn them. Do not repeat them out loud. Learn them and then try them in situation. See, we have Word of Power. Let me see if I can share. I'm not gonna share the Word of Power. Then I'm going to share. Okay. The Word of Power, if you're caught in, okay. So those are all the Word of Power, okay? Prayer against enemies. Word of Power for April, okay? Word of Power, the Ziltic method, to absorb the blessing. Things when you are in danger, when you are in hurricane, when you are in imminent danger, somebody pull a gun upon you, somebody try to carjack you, somebody try to loot your place. We got prayers, Word of Power, simple words you can say, it will activate whatever entities. We got all of them here. Okay. The latest one was April. Which one we publish? Prayers. Oh man, prayers they are in the midst of prayers. Let me see if I can get the prayers. Collection, prayers, power study, AK family, books, powerful prayers and exercise. Okay. Okay, prayer against the enemies. We got some prayer. I don't want to open this, but we got all those prayers, okay? Oh, wait, hang on. I'm not, maybe, sorry. Boy. All right. There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, prayers against enemies and prayer against danger. Okay. All right, we have all those things. They are here. We got people, get them. And then if they were in a certain situation, let's see, I said restart the browser. I don't know what happened here. Can you guys see me? Okay, well, something happened here. Okay, you know what? Let me. There you go. So we got all those Word of Power. They are good for you to use in situation that you can't call the police, you can't call a friend, but and wait, hang on. Fair use, Big Levi, can I cash up you $65? You can send me a signed copy. No. Send me an email and I'll give you the instruction. I'll give you the instruction how to do it properly. I am in California. Any word on Palos Verdes? I'm not quite sure, but wherever that you are, you should be good if you are one of our people. Do you recommend any particular or where to buy the crystals? Excellent question. If you wish to get a crystal, we highly recommend for you to search in your area metaphysical shop. Okay? Search metaphysical shop in your area. When you find out the one, you just take a few one, you write them down or you print the address and you go store to store. The first store that you go in there, just go to look. And then one of the quartz crystal will call you. One of them, you will literally either you hear something or your attention will draw upon it. Get it. That's the best way to get it. Okay? That's the best way to get it. It's to go to a local metaphysical shop and get them. And the second way is to go to Etsy. Etsy has plenty of them. You can get it or do a search and find them online. But the best way is to go get it. When you go in the store, do not touch them, okay? Do not touch them with your hand. Never touch any crystal because they have certain energy. You may not be ready to absorb them. Don't touch them. Okay? When you get home, there's an exercise for you to purify and reset it and activate it. So we cannot say them right here. We have them on our Patreon. If you want them, we'll let you know, Sister Fabuye. Can the goat be ceramic? Yes. Yes, get a ceramic goat. But then again, don't let people know what it is for. Because there are too many profane out there. Get a ceramic goat. Once you get it, consecrated it. Then the instructions are in there. Consecrated it and put it there. And leave it there. Because what people are going to do, they're going to say, oh, well, you got idol in your house. You're worshiping idol. They don't know what it is, though. Well, you're worshiping idol. What do you mean? Well, you got a ceramic goat in there you are worshiping. That if they know it. If somebody see this in your house, it's just for decoration. But they should not know what it is for. Never reveal it to anyone that is profane. Because the profane going to come after you. Okay, there are certain pentacles you need to put in your house, in your business, that will protect your business from the flood, that will protect you from the hurricane, that will protect you from the lightning strike. You need those pentacles. Do you know how to get them, consecrated them? I live in Florida, man. Places always have all sort of weather-related things in there. Thank you, sister. Worship is different than studying. You are not worshiping anything. You are studying. People are always trying to confuse. If you are studying a book that says magic, you're worshiping the devil. What? That's why they don't want our people to study. Study is different from worshiping. You're just studying, you're reading. Certain things you are curious. That's all. I'm just curious. What's going on here? I'm just reading. This has no interest on me. You leave it alone. Let me see. There's so much information being given on Patreon. If you are behind the lessons or video, what do you suggest is the best way to study? I'll be frank with you. CAG 1130. Where do we start from the beginning? I'll be frank with you. The best way to do this, one, is to get our book. Because we have mostly all the information that we had received for years. When doing this thing, we compile them in the book. That's one, get the book. Two, get Initiation into Hermetic, the book. Go to the Patreon. There is a playlist. Let me share it with you right here. Display. Let me see. Okay, this playlist. Collection playlist. You're going to go to, well, Intra Templum. If you're a member, you can go there. You're going to go to Initiation into Hermetic. Where is it? Yes, there you go. You're going to go to Initiation into Hermetic. You're going to start in lesson 1. You're going to study all of them. This is probably the most crucial, important place. And each of that, try to get the word of power and the prayer for you. Initiation into Hermetic, that's what you need to study. Start with step 1, but you need to read the whole book first. That's the way to do this. There's so much information, so much information. But the best way to do it, get the book and get Initiation into Hermetic. Once you get in there, okay, and then you start studying. And after you get Initiation in the book into Hermetic, you can cancel your account, go to the mountain, cut off yourself from civilization, and then don't come back until you master this book. That's just a saying, of course. Okay, yes, of course, our people got money for Jordans, new clothes, buying a freaking books or buy books. Oh, hell no. It's too expensive. I ain't gonna buy that. Okay, that's the best way. CAG 1130. Shalom, beloved sister Madge. Thank you for being here. Get musky balls from Etsy to further protect you from storms, lightning, etc. Get back into ancient shaman spiritual tradition. Thank you, So Serious 888. Do the best that you can do to acquire knowledge and do these things. All right, let me see. I'm already a member and I already have the book, so we'll start this. Thank you. You're welcome, Brother Kai. Get the book, which you already get. Go to an Initiation into Hermetic playlist. Start watching the videos. Start doing the exercise. You may not get the book. Do the exercise. What they're going to do, beloved, we already told our people at one point we will be communicate. Which one of you done your homework? Start doing the homework. The last homework. Any student here? Any student here? Do you already do you got your homework thing? I got a question here. Let me see. Hey, Big Levi, I have the book, of course, but it doesn't say where I can develop my magical powers. Any information on that? Any information on that is appreciated. Plus, I'm trying out the Anana and see how it works. Here's my work so far. My guardian angel is this, and she's helping me with prosperity. My status is that. He's an architect, builder, buildings in city and 45 with armor, cause wounds and things. My password is this, and after that, her name, and start my conversation with her. And I'm Scorpio, then this, magical, shaman shard. But you already know that my color and the trouble and stuff like that. The beloved brother that sent me the email. Unfortunately, we cannot write the book in such a way to blatantly put it out there how to get your spiritual power or magical power. The spiritual power, this is how you get it. Through practice. We told you, if you read the whole book, 100 days. If you keep going with 100 days, let me go ahead and put this over there. The way you activate your superpower is to practice 100 days. Meditation for 100 days. Be focused. See, a lot of people here already done their homework. Their dietary gland is activated. They'll be able to communicate telepathically. That's a superpower. It's practice, consistency, persistency, patience, and perseverance. You will see, you will feel things, you will see things, things will come and teach you. That's how you access it. It's not a trick, you do this, you do that, and then you're going to have to continuously do things, and then you will develop. That's how I say to develop your abilities. You will develop certain skills, certain things. You will literally feel the magnetic field around you. You can feel it around your third eye. You feel it around your hand, your body. You will feel chill and electricity run towards you and your body. Then you will understand what it is. Okay? But it's through meditation. But the meditation has to be conscious. It's not like you close your eyes and then you start chanting and stuff. Not like that. You have to, it's discipline, integrity. You have to be disciplined. Discipline and consistency, it's a superpower. Once you discipline, you focus on this thing, beloved. Go study Initiation into Hermetic. You'll see like how much power that you're going to get if you keep up with it. You have to be disciplined. You have to be serious about it. Every morning you wake up, the first thing you wake up, and then you start exercising for 10 minutes. That's all. That's all. That's why. Thank you, Brother Larry. Perseverance, consistency, tenacity, patience. If you persevere, you consistent, you put your tenacity into it, and you be very patient. A year from now, not even a year, 90 days, you put perseverance, consistency, tenacity, patience. What? Whatever that you put your mind into, you'll do it. I meditate a lot. I feel like water sprinkle on me. That's the electrical, the magnetic. You will feel things coming, and then at one point you will just wave your finger upon a glass of water and it will levitate. And then you will just pull your finger like this, and then the glass of water will come towards you. At that one point, but for you to get to this point, you have to do those things. All those things are there. Based on the people we were studying with, telepathy and telekinesis was just child play, something you were born with. During the time of Atlantis, it was common, just as people having cell phone. It was a common thing. Telepathy and telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, with your finger, with your things, is something that you are born with. The homework that we give you told you how to activate those things. You have gland inside of you that they do not recognize, the pineal gland, fascia, and all those things. We cannot say it here, it's only for the student. They do not recognize those things, but you can use them and activate whatever you need to activate. We got Sister Makaya. She's in her 70s. If you look at her, you'll think she's 40 because she used the exercises and stuff. She healed herself. Remember that sister that was over 200 pounds over there in Canada? She used the exercises. She lost all her weight. She lost all her weight. She used the cancer blaster. Anybody remember that? The cancer blaster. So we are not making this up, man. Knowledge is being increased in the midst of the nation around this earth. What level should I start on Patreon? I will not recommend neophytes because you are not. If you are here, you are not a neophyte. You can start as a neophyte to study with us and things like that. But I will highly recommend you start it with student and above. If you can, intratemplum, you go straight into the meat and get this thing done. Gravis is good. You're elite a student, but intratemplum is just like you're a Navy SEAL, and you will give you mission. You're gonna have to go out there and do those things. But anything student and above is good. What is the cancer blaster? The cancer blaster is a remedy that we have to get rid of your cancer, and the sister get rid of her cancer. We got plenty of sisters that get rid of cancer with this thing, brothers too. Unfortunately, there was a sister that couldn't make the stuff. My mother made it for her. We shipped it to her. She never received it. She wanted to pay first. I told the sister, don't pay. We shipped it to her. I sent her everything. She never received it. They stole it. I never heard of the sister. I lost contact with the sister. The cancer blaster. The cancer blaster is there. The instruction or... Give me a second. Sorry about that. Cancer blaster is in there. Let me see what page is it. Is cancer blaster in there? I believe we put it in there. Health. Now let me go to the table of content. See if I can find cancer blaster. Give me the exercise. Yeah, the cancer blaster is in page 400. Wow. Talking about pages. Oh, no sounds? Page 400. Cancer blaster. I don't think we can see it, but page 400. Page 400. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Proverbs 17:22. Health and medicine. The cancer blaster recipe. The cancer blaster recipe is well known among the AK family. For example, our beloved sister Caroline from Canada used it and lost 130 pounds. We are not making this up. The nation can tell you the sister lost 130 pounds. Go to community and our YouTube page. Go to community, scroll all the way down, and you will see the sister. You see her story. Okay, she lost 130 pounds as well as overcoming her illness. Many others have also tried this method with great success. However, it is important to note that I'm not going to say the key element, the key ingredient is hard to find. So page 400, you can get it. Everything is in there. So that's why the book is a good way for you to begin, because you will accumulate all the knowledge that we had. Okay? Okay? Queen Mommy, she really did. I am a witness to a transformation. Yes, we are not making this up. These things work. But you have to be consistent. You have to persevere. You have to be disciplined and with great respect. All right, beloved. Boy, we've been here for 3 hours. Let me let you guys go in peace, because today is... let me see. Okay. I pretty much answer all the question. All right, we got all the question. All right, beloved, we leave you with peace. We leave you with love. If you have any more question, please email us. Again, the book is written in such a way it cannot be too blatant. It cannot be, because it's too blatant. The profane will pick it up and then they will do things with it. It has to be written in the way that you see it. If you have question about it, that's how we'll study it. So we'll give you its secret. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob trouble. Shalom.